I gotta open the app to this game.
My name is Luke.
Damn.
Oof. Thanks.
Of course, we do that. You have to be ripping them.
Match his output.
Yeah.
My vengeance will be swift and
Y'all weren't here for his output last night.
Oh no!
Yeah, I don't know. Tyson was like pretty bad over the weekend and fucking gassed me out.
Wow, their first group was called the Fellowship of the Cockring.
Yep.
This one is called the Shit Twizzlers.
It's because we had dildo shaggins in the first one.
That's true, we did have dildo shaggins.
Yep.
And we're back with more Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle-earth. And when we last left off, we were headed into Chapter 2.
Yep, so we bitch slapped a bunch of wargs.
Yeah, we bitch-slapped some wargs and friends.
There was one that was like trying to be all mangy and growly at us.
They're all growl and no bite.
They were all bark and no bite.
I'll growl and no bite.
Okay, let's all growl and no bite. Yeah. Willow's Wrath. The black-fanged warg watches from the trees as the warg slayers find their path blocked by rushing waters. The void left by her slain packmates burns with Coalfang. Time, she thinks, cannot extinguish this fire, only blood. She stays on the trail as the warg slayers make for the old forest, a restless wood that even the warg knows is better to avoid. But if the trees, and especially the willow, of the wood waylay the warg slayers, perhaps Coalfang can find a chance to wreak vengeance. The next adventure...
Is this our story or hers?
I think it's her story.
It's being told from her perspective.
And we're the assholes that pissed her off, yeah.
I'm an asshole. I'm not persecuted, I'm an asshole.
We'll confirm.
Yep, we're... I think
Put that in the
nobody
trash
actually...
can back
Yeah, I don't think anybody actually spent any EX.
Nobody did. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and with me is Commander Plunge,
Hi.
who's playing Aragorn.
Yep.
Gene, the artist formerly known as Gene Griffin Man, playing Legolas. We have the lovely Me Plus with us, who's playing Beorn. And I'm the RPG Guy, and I'm playing a exclusive character to the game, Elena. I'm the only unknown. Does that mean she doesn't make it?
Judy, what time does Sam's Club close?
You're a red shirt.
9.
Oh, I thought it's 8.
They close at 9.
Okay.
They just texted her that her order was ready. That's pretty funny.
Oh, jeez.
Well, she has 24 hours to pick it up, so she can pick it up anytime tomorrow.
Got it.
Alright, so no heroes are changing roles, I'm pretty sure. Give me 1 second.
No.
You've had your second.
Okay. You enter the old forest. The western edge of the forest adjoins the Shire, and through there are whispers of dangers within the forest. And though there are whispers of dangers within the forest, it should be a quick enough passage for heroes like yourselves. Meldrum Sackville, the apothecary, trembles at the head of the trail. I have heard foul stories about this forest, he says. Then he stands a little straighter and puts on a brave face that doesn't quite fit him, but I suppose we must pass through it.
Smell the foul stories from your ass.
True.
Yes.
102A, and it's got the spider web on it. It was really bad last night. There's...
Oh, that was easy.
Oh, you found it right away. Here, why don't you orientate it?
It got so
Choose
bad.
the orientation.
We looked online for candles.
But it looks like it mostly
Amazon overnight.
Yeah, we wish. It looks like it should probably go up here, just because it goes down that way. So it'll go down.
It looks like there might be some
that
up
way or that
this
way.
way too.
Yeah, there's like one, so we'll do it maybe there, and we'll move it as we need to.
We ended up finding a gingerbread.
Aspirin.
102A, which is from the new expansion. So they are using new map pieces.
But then he told me he doesn't have a lighter.
Randomizer when you...
What?
He doesn't
How
have
can
a
you
lighter.
not have a way to make fire?
102A?
I don't have one that... I have Zippos, but I don't have one that fits inside the jar.
Nick, you said 102?
108.
108.
108A.
So, you got
So
one
like
of those ones that just,
the
like,
opening is
shocks
very
you.
small. Like it's like that big of an opening, and it's already like that far down, like from the open stuff. I don't have a way to make
How
fire.
can you have an entire house and not a single aiming flame in the whole place?
They got packed, and I don't know where they are. I don't know where they got unpacked.
So very disappointing.
I never get a break, y'all. I never get a break. Yeah, my goal is hopefully tonight we will finish off the beers, and there will be no beer until after the con. But we have plenty of vino. It's for a mop head. For a mop. The heads are removable and washable.
You're a mop head.
Damn. Want to see my dreads?
I am not finding this.
Uh-oh. Oh, is it in... No, I think we emptied all this.
I think we did, but it's just like probably would have to go through and just like start digging out.
It's
We
skinny.
need to like reorganize this because I know we used to have it in kind of like a rough order, but
Yeah, and then
we
we...
didn't do it with the new set, so it's just kind of piled in here.
Yeah.
Just to confirm, you said 108. Right?
108. 208.
208. God
208. Did I say 108?
damn it. Yes, you did.
I
I
did?
even asked you like 3 times.
Oh, shit. Whoops.
This can't be good help anymore.
Ah.
Is that what that sound is?
I think so.
No, that was a...
No, outside, the honking. Yeah, it's like.
What's the shape of it? Is it like
It's kind of like a narrow one.
oh,
It's
so
like...
it's kind of long.
It's it's this shape with a like a little plus on the bottom of it or top of it. It's got like a little cave on the center next
Well, I
to
suppose
the.
he's trying to like narrow it down by the shape. Ah.
Found it.
208, yes.
Oh, great. Okay. Oh, this goes above. So the one that's above me is already exposed. I got it. Oh,
You're too slow.
And I'm
206A.
206.
Yeah, we'd probably start down here.
I think it's probably on the one that's. I think that very first one. What's the shape of it look like?
Kind of like a sea.
Alright.
A very shallow sea.
Also known as a puddle.
Oh, no, I meant the shape like the letter. You goof! She's fucking with me.
It's not my fault that you took it that seriously.
You do make it easy.
There's so many pieces.
Yeah.
206. Hey, there we go.
It's great. He's been playing a game that I know and he doesn't, and so every 10 minutes he'll be like, "Oh, is there like a secret back here or something?"
I do not do that.
I'm like, I don't know, maybe.
How does this go on?
The other way around.
Oh, it's the stub of your.
First of all, you have side B up.
That would be the first. That would be the initial problem. Oh, now I see how it's supposed to fit.
Yes.
Immediately when it's the right way. There we go.
Can Nick read?
Nope. 103A. It doesn't say to put one on there yet.
What?
Yeah, it just went right over it.
Huh. It's a big 103. It's got 5 hexes instead of 4.
Hmm.
103A.
Well, a small one. Ah, here it is.
Alright, I'll go ahead and place that. It looks like it goes right next to the well with the 2-sided. I don't think that's right.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. It's backwards. Turn it around. The 103 should be there. Yeah, now put it up. There we go. 225A. At least they're going right into, like, showing what... Oh, you found it right away.
Yeah, it was one of the new ones.
White on top.
And this goes here, I think. No.
I think it's more towards
There.
sweeps. Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be that
was
one.
Right.
Okay, now we put the 3 tokens. I got a bunch of spares over here.
Yeah, I put these out mostly for us for inspiration.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Not for exploration.
Alright. Place exploration tokens. You have been traveling for some hours when the trail disappears. You turn to find the way you came and closed off. You turn to find the way you came also closed off by thick, gnarled branches you are sure weren't there before. The trees, Meldrum shouts. The trees move about to this place. Perhaps we can convince them we mean no harm. Place heroes as indicated, which is where we are, and scout 3.
So,
3
how
cards.
the journey maps work versus the battle ones, obviously you move around more. As you go to a spot for the first time, meaning you land on any one of these ones, you'll uncover this and get it as an inspiration, and it'll reveal interactable things to happen on those spots. So, you know, you generally have to go through and check them out for, you know, we don't know what our objective is on this, so we're just going to basically keep searching until we find out what we need.
Ooh.
So,
Search the wound deck and set aside cursed injury, entangled, exhaustion, and dazed.
ooh, we'll get to take that.
So we have to find certain ones here.
The bottom.
Take out dazed, entangled, exhaustion, and cursed injury.
Sounds like all the conditions your farts inflict.
Curse
Can you reshuffle that?
There's no toxic, you know, like toxic wound or anything like that. Hatred of life.
A statue of some tremendous monster looms over the area with something held in its hand. Actually, where we are. You heard tales that some places the trees themselves can move. If the old forest itself is against you, passing through will not be easy. Objective updated. Find a tree and try to communicate.
Yay.
Alright, so if I go first, I can give somebody inspiration.
Okay.
Fine.
I also have a might prep thing good for. So I'm going to give it to... Who do you think would need it?
I guess anybody is fine.
I'll give it to Meeps
Hard
then.
to tell.
I'll give
Yeah, I mean-
inspiration to Meeps.
This is our first.
I'm thinking since I'm not good at combat, maybe I should go back here
Yeah.
and see what's
that'll
over
work.
here. So that's one. I'll get this.
And see what it is.
Yeah. An ancient oak presides over the stretch of hill land, and a rocky slope conceals a bear den. Discard the exploration token, gain 1 inspiration, rather. The ground roils and shifts beneath the surface, creating a dangerous expanse. Place threat token as indicated. That's not good.
So threat tokens and also undiscovered areas will generate more threat at the end of the turn. So we get 2 for each player, plus 1 for each threat token and 1 for each unexplored tile.
The journey is wearying, but filled with adventure. There are opportunities beyond every turn, and I just placed that search token.
Yep.
The journey continues. I should probably investigate.
Yeah.
What's
if
there?
I remember correctly, you could split your movement up to where you can move one, investigate that, and then move the other.
And that's what I'm going to do based on what happens here.
Yeah, I believe that's something you could do.
The ground roils and shifts beneath the surface, creating a dangerous expanse.
Sandworm.
Test strength. Ooh, I can use that. The rocks underfoot shake as if to throw you off, but somewhere at the center of this quake, you sense the answer to the turmoil. If you're a dwarf, convert all. Oh, if you're a dwarf, convert all leaves to victories. We don't have any dwarves.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so and I have to test might, so I only get to draw. Let's see. So 1, 2. Well, there's 2 successes.
You can get a third.
And if I do this, which I should,
yeah, because we don't know
what's going to happen.
Yeah,
so
you don't know how
that.
many you need.
So I'm going to get 3 successes right there. Ooh. Ooh! Keeping your footing with ease, you find your way to the center of the quake and growl 3 words in the sweet, secret dwarvish tongue. Quickly, the ground stills like a pot of boiling water removed from its flame, and whatever force upset the earth bows before your will. Gain the Stone Talker title and immediately prepare it. Then discard the threat token. Okay, that worked out. That's cool. Nothing ever goes my way in this game.
Or not.
I guess I gained the title.
Which
one am I? And this one. Yeah, there's a deck of titles I have face up. Okay. I prepare this right away. During your turn, you may remove this skill from the adventure to choose a space and apply stun to each enemy group in that space.
I think one of us got that the last match.
Oh, we might have.
Yeah, I think I remember. I might have had that one.
I'm keeping it.
Yeah.
Because you get titles all the way to the end of the game.
Yeah, we keep them in there, and then
once you use it, you have to discard it permanently for the rest of the quest.
But you keep
the title for later.
For the rest of this encounter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, you get to use them after each.
Oops, I moved the wrong character.
Yeah,
adventure.
That's
the next map.
And then I'm going to finish my movement here.
Yeah. Adventure, it gets integrated back into your deck.
Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Yeah. We can just go in a circle on this one.
What's the what was this thing? A statue?
It was a statue.
Let's check out the
statue. A statue of some tremendous... Okay, so searching the statue. As you draw closer, you realize the statue is a troll turned to stone by the sunlight. Its hand is clasped around something that may be of value. Strength, and you need a 2 to pass.
Ooh. Well, that'll be better than you.
No, just trace, of course. So I failed that miserably.
Okay, so you failed, right?
Yep.
You give up your efforts for fear of damaging the item.
Well, that's something that...
He can also try again, too.
Or Annalise could try, because she's got might and an inspiration.
That's true.
Alright, so I'm going to go to here.
And check the spot.
And then you can move again if you want after. Between 2 small hillocks, a deep hole leads into an unseen underground cavern. Discard the exploration token, gain 1 inspiration. This forest is filled with animal life, and you spot several promising game trails. Place search token as indicated. A tree with thick, heavy-looking branches stands in a small clearing. The ground around it is full of craters and divots, and you can tell the animals of the old forest steer clear of it. Its branches sway, beckoning you closer. Place search token as indicated.
Danger tree.
Danger tree, Robinson, danger. And you get access to 203A.
What does it look like?
Kind of like a U.
A crescent.
Okay, I think I saw that one earlier.
You take it off.
I'm not having this on skill. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. It's just like. Ah, there it is.
It's very forested.
Yeah.
And it looks like a stubby side.
Okay, so it actually connects to there.
There
All
we
right.
go.
Yeah.
Right, so done one action. I've done part of one action.
Yeah, you can move one more square, so you could try to go there or like there.
It looks like this side exposes a lot more map if you go this way, so we might have to shift
I'm gonna go this way so I don't trigger more of these things to
spawn as
come
much.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you might end up getting something off of these ones because it does.
Yeah.
It looks like this expands out pretty heavily, so it is a big
A
one.
winding dirt track peters off into the woodland. 218A.
It's 318.
Nice. 218. We're gonna probably have to shift this over that way, I think, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll,
Here,
we'll
help
see.
me do that.
We'll see what
Wait a
happens
second,
when
you
we
do
get
that
to.
end.
There it is. Yeah, we'll have to
Okay.
figure out.
And this goes down by you. This is a lot. This is as far east as this map seems to go.
Yeah.
That side, with the long pointy end going down.
Yeah. That way. Might go further south.
Oh, 209A. God, the map is massive.
Yeah. Oh. Damn, this is big.
Okay. And there's one for down there. The journey continues. Okay, so
Alright.
you've moved.
No search token on this segment, huh?
No, nothing. It's actually empty. So you've moved. You've done your movement. Yeah, no search token. That's
Well,
kind
he
of.
searched here, so that was one interaction.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I
that's
searched and I
that ends
moved.
his turn.
So it's,
Yep.
Because you moved 2 spaces, so that
Yep.
ends your turn. All right.
Whoops, shit. I'm gonna discard this to do sprint off of it, so it gets an inspiration when I use it and lets me move 1 square. What was this one?
The top one there is. This forest is filled with animal life. You spot several promising game trails.
All right, I'm gonna go there and
Search.
Search.
It sounds like a Legolas thing.
Yeah.
Follow a clear game trail. You come upon a giant horned hart. Hunt the hart or let the heart go.
Heart?
It says H-A-R-T.
I think it's meant to be a deer of some kind.
Yeah.
Let it go.
You're gonna let the heart go.
Yes. We don't want to piss off the animals.
You admire the beauty of this majestic animal. Test wisdom 1 is to
Okay.
pass.
Got it.
Okay, so it's a pass. You lock eyes with the noble beast and share in a perfect moment of serenity before it leaps away into the underbrush. Threat decreases by 2. Gain 1 inspiration. Discards the search token.
Oh, unfortunately,
It doesn't go beyond
Yeah.
negative, which is a shame. It totally
Yeah.
should in this game,
Yeah.
but they don't do that.
All right, so that was.
You still have one
action.
more movement.
Well, no, I have
Oh.
1 action total because I did that with a sprint, which was a free thing.
Okay.
So that's just you discard the card to get
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
So that's what I did. So I've got 1 full movement. I'm gonna go here. Pick this up.
A shallow stream cuts through the earth here, shattering happily over the rocks as it goes. Discard the exploration token, gain 1 XP inspiration. A finely dressed hobbit sits upon his pack, humming as he tunes a hobbit-sized lute. Okay, then we need 205A.
It's easy enough.
And that looks like it's got a little red thing in the... Yeah, there it is.
Wait,
No, that's backwards.
Orientation. Ah, yes.
There we go. And one.
And it looks like there's another one goes there, so good God.
The journey continues. So you still get the rest of your action.
I think I'll actually stay here.
Okay.
No, this way, don't reveal more, and I'll be able to interact with said hobbit next turn.
Mm-hmm. The next turn, I'm going to try to deal with that, and then power run.
Yeah, you could basically... I think Annalise could probably do that one, hopefully.
Yeah.
And get whatever that is, and then she could move, further this way.
Yeah. Or if she can't get it, let her try again, and then that way I'm not all by myself in case things start spawning in.
Well, I mean, I've got the ability to attack pretty far, because I've got the ability that lets me attack an additional space away, so technically I could shoot at things here.
Okay.
So...
Alright, so Meeps, you're up. You want to explore that and try to get the thing out of the hand?
Yeah, it sounds like it'll get you an item for doing that, and you should hopefully have a better chance at it.
Okay, you need to test might and score and get 2 successes. So you draw 2?
3.
3. Oh, 3, that's right.
Yeah, that's her might.
That's her might. And then reveal.
Okay, well, you got it right there.
So you pass. You pull the item free. The troll looks on with a dumbfounded expression, frozen in place. Discard the search token. You have gained the brooch. Your nearby hero may immediately equip it.
Where are the item cards?
Item cards are in this baggie here.
I'll look for it.
I kept them separate for you. So you got a brooch.
Brooch.
Brooch? Is it brooch or brooch?
I've heard it both ways.
Okay. What are you talking to, brooch?
Boot.
Look, you got item.
Yeah, most of the time what'll happen is these will have some kind of extra uses to them. Tamut.
Well, you still have another action.
Okay.
Yeah, which will probably...
You'll probably want to move, but you either can move ahead, which might be a bad thing.
What this does is... so it has 2 uses on it, which is, the little bag icon. So anytime you use it, you take one of those off. If you would suffer any amount of fear, you may deplete this item, which means take a use off of it. Suffer that fear face down instead.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. So
you know how the cards, when you play them face up,
So what's this?
That's,
it seems like the tree.
A danger tree.
Or like a tree that things are staying away from. We don't necessarily know if it's
a tree with thick,
danger or not.
heavy-looking branches stands in a small clearing. The ground around it is full of craters and divots. And you can tell that the animals of the old forest steer clear of it. Its branches sway, beckoning you closer.
I'll fall for that. I was kind of...
Okay, well that's your turn because you did an action here, and then your movement is your second action.
You'd be able to move up to 2 spaces, but if you're doing like what I did, the same thing where you just move 1.
Alright, so that's everybody is gone, right?
Yes.
Yep. Let's do that.
Yep.
Threat increases by 12.
Yep.
Branches shudder and the forest shifts as pathways that once were there are no longer. Remove tile 203A from the map. Place any figure in tile 203A to the nearest explored space.
That'd be this
That'd be
one.
there, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's new. Yeah, just keep it out nearby. It might come back.
That's like a little island there.
The trees are tightly grouped together here, making it difficult to follow the shadows as they move around you. Just as you lose sight of them, something bursts from the branches behind you. Place 3 orc hunters on the map. So they're orcs with the bows. I've got orcs here. Which ones are the orcs with the bows? There, that's definitely not where they are. Here we go. I see whips. I see.
Bow-nosed orcs.
I see orcs with quivers. Probably means they have bows.
Do you remember that marketing, or is it before your time?
Probably before my time.
What was it?
Bo Jackson, bow-nose, golf, bow-nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Place 3. So here's 1. Hey, here's 2. And where's the 3rd?
And they're all one group?
Yeah, that's a nasty group. Where's the other one?
Well, I might be able to start shooting at them, but they'll probably shoot back.
Here we go, and this is gonna go here.
Oh god, fuck you asshole.
That's just where they go.
Well, I'll get first action on that and see if I can clear that road a bit for people.
Okay, I'm just gonna put some of these back. Not all of them, but it kind of makes sense to put some of it back and move it all to the side here. Okay, alright, so, that's the first grouping. That's it. That's all there is. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it says
It's
you.
not too bad.
Alright, shuffle your decks.
Well, it's not too bad because I'm not getting raped.
Well, I thought they were going to spawn on top of me at first, and I'm like,
Nah.
It's not too bad for me.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
Just like Nick fucking shredding ass last night. Going, well, it's not that bad.
Yeah, everyone loves to smell their own brand, as you're wont to say.
it is true. Though, actually, I didn't want to smell
Dude,
it that
I saw
night.
you tearing up.
It was bad.
Your eyes were watering.
They were watering. I was in pain from my own
I'll have what
flatulence.
he's having.
Jesus. Scout 2, right?
Yeah, Scout 2.
Unless you're adjacent to me.
Which I am.
Hey.
Fine.
Reveal one additional card.
So you draw 2. Oh, but you get to draw 1 additional card, right? Because of
Yes.
Is I'm
Aragorn.
on the same tile.
You got
Yeah,
to
'cause
be
you guys
nearby,
are-
so
yeah.
the same tile or adjacent.
And he's letting you draw an extra card.
This is upside down.
Go ahead and
Just
take that. Actually. And those are both garbage, so I'm putting those. Alright.
Oh.
So I'll go first.
Oh.
Why?
Just because I can try to do what I do and run down there.
Okay.
I don't affect anybody's decision. I
Alright.
can't do anything regardless. So that, and I get to at least see if this benefits us in some way. And I prepared a card
Okay.
for
I'm
it.
going to.
The journey is wearing, but filled with adventure. There are opportunities. Okay, search. You notice that you are in a naturally clear area, perfect for performance. Test wisdom, spirit rather. So I get to draw 4. 1. Oh, and I play my instrument. 2.
Twang, twang,
3.
twang.
4.
Twang,
So,
twang, twang.
I'll burn 1
Twang,
inspiration.
twang, twang,
Twang, twang,
twang.
twang, to twang, 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 twang.
Like doing harps.
Twang, 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 twang. So I pass. A song bursts from your throat, echoing around you in a vibrant tones. Your nearby hero gains 1 inspiration. Your nearby hero may scout 1 and then discard the search token. So I get an inspiration back, right? So, yay. And I'll scout 1 because that's what it lets me do. You test that. Okay, I can have up to 4?
3.
3. Ooh.
Remember, scout means you can basically
That's right.
put it on top of your deck if you'd rather.
Yeah, I'll leave it. I'll leave that there then for now, and then I get to move.
Yep.
So I'm debating how 1, 2 or 1, 2.
Get closer, because that's
Well,
like
they could attack me if I go there.
we're
They
gonna be
can't-
killing them.
I
dude.
know.
Like, yeah, you know, but you're gonna go here and you're gonna need 2 moves to get to that spot when you can just you're taking the long road, way around
I'm
because
afraid of sharp things.
I am. All I have is my harp. My. It's
you
not even,
got a little knife.
it's a knife. A stabbing
Alright,
knifey
and then
thing.
I'm gonna try to shoot these orcs.
Now what happens when you're up? Do you have any?
There is no penalty.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah, we checked on that and there wasn't anything. Alright.
Oh, do you like this flavor? Okay. Trying to figure out which ones we like and which ones.
Not 1. I'll spend
Needs more citric acid.
2 to get 3 successes, so it's gonna be 7 hits.
Any
Well,
bonuses?
let's see how much it does first, and then I'll see if it's worth trying to do more. Jesus.
No, I just thought of a great idea for RPG guy. Is
I mean, it was good enough to make you snort, so.
well, you know how much he hates sour stuff. You can serve him a drink with a glass rimmed in citric acid.
You're a monster. You are a fucking monster.
I'm just gonna let that stand as is. I'm not gonna do anything
Okay.
else with it. So. Kills 1.
Splat.
And I think they react.
Yeah, they will.
3 wound, 1 fear. Agility? Negates.
That's fine. That's what I'm good at.
Oh, one of these went for splat, right?
2.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take 1 of each.
Okay. So hand him 1 wound and 1 fear.
Face down?
Face up. It's always face up.
Yeah, unless it says otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, they go face down anyways.
That's not too bad.
So.
And,
alright.
okay.
And I'm going to attack again.
I don't think they can counterattack anymore.
They can't. So. Yeah, because they're not elites.
She did get to watch Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, though.
Did?
For the first time, yeah.
Okay. How did you like it? I thought it was a strange movie.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And then they were all around me, looking at me. Those are people. Those sons of bitches. What'd you get?
Discard that for 1 more, and then that. So I'll do another 7. So that'll kill another 1. So, and they've acted so you guys can move through the spot fine. So what you could do, you can move past it if you want, or whatever.
Move 1 space, kill it, and move again.
Yeah.
Do you want to try searching this thing, or
One of you guys gonna want to search it?
do you want to? Do you want to slaughter that guy?
Oh.
Is it the?
Yeah, your guys' spirit is the same, but
He's
wisdom.
got better wisdom but less agility.
Yeah,
What's your one? Should I search it, and if I fuck up, then he can search it?
that's true. In theory,
Yeah.
you want to just go.
I search it.
I mean, we don't know what it's gonna ask for.
Test might or agility of 3.
Okay, well, it's the same on.
For both of you, pretty
Yep.
much.
My might is 3. My agility is 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
her might
it's-
is 3 and 3.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna be 3 regardless of what happened. So you need 3.
you need 3. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Roll 3, and hopefully you succeed. I see 1 success, 2 success.
So you could spend an inspiration.
Oh,
get the
she's
third.
gonna pass it.
Yep.
That's a hard one to win, too.
Yeah.
Ducking just in time, you step back out of reach of the powerful swinging branches. Gain 1 inspiration. Then replace this token with a threat token. Wait a minute, though. Hold on. Despite your peaceable approach, the trees of the old forest hate things that walk. They are trying to trap you. You may yet be able to treat with them, but it will be harder than you hoped. You need to find a way to overcome them so that you may escape the old forest. Objective updated. Overcome the wrathful trees. Can you do anything here still?
Where's Brian when he's
Entreat the trees to let you pass. Attack the tree, or never mind.
Entreat the.
Yeah.
She still has another action. Do
Yeah, you
want
can
to
search it
entreat?
again.
Or do you want to attack the tree? But that would probably be really bad.
What the fuck does entreat mean?
Talk to it, try to-
make a treaty with it
yeah.
to try to give it a little sugar cookie.
Yeah, I'll give it a sugar cookie.
Give it to Miracle
You
Girl.
want? Okay.
Shoot off its roots.
Test wisdom, which your
You got
wisdom is
3.
3. Mighty tree, we do not harm you. You call, let us pass, and we will leave you be. So now you're testing. So draw 3.
So if you fail that, Sean might have a good.
Yeah.
He's got a good chance at it. Yeah.
Strong wisdom.
But
I
I
think
mean,
you're
3's not bad.
3's not bad.
And I got some inspiration.
How much does she need?
More than
Okay.
0.
It doesn't say.
Well, you could spend an inspiration and get 1. It's one of
That
these
makes it
ones,
easier for him.
It's
on
one of
his
these
turn.
ones where you're gonna have to
It'll
probably
be
spend a collective of like 4
cumulative
or 5 or
over
something
several
like that.
attempts.
So you could spend your
Okay.
1
I'll
inspiration
spend 1.
and then get, yeah. So she gets 1.
Okay, so she gets 1. The tree slams 2 branches on the ground and creaks defiantly. Suffer 2 wound. Spirit negates.
So draw. Yep.
2.
Your spirit.
Yes.
And what'd you get?
I'm
You
Alright,
got
so you
1.
take only
So you
one
take
wound.
only 1 wound. Deplete one of your items and discard 1 prepared card, then discard this card. So you deplete one of you remove one of those sacks off the
token.
card,
Yep.
and then
I only have to get rid of 1.
you have
just
to get
one.
rid of 1 prepared card.
So the hound.
Keep this
These
over.
are also
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess one of those ones probably would be better. Maybe the wisdom
shit.
one, or I don't know.
Wait a minute.
Oh wait, she had. Oh, it's a little late.
What's up?
She had one of the cards where you could discard it for a wisdom check to add a success, which would have maybe changed.
Oh, it's too
things
late now.
for
Yeah, I
us.
was. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
That was a spirit thing. She got low.
No, the first one was a wisdom check because we were talking about if she failed, you would have a good shot at it because you got 4 wisdom.
Yeah.
Trying to entreat the tree.
But she okay.
Yeah.
So just discard a
I
prepared.
guess I'll get rid of the dog. I mean, what the fuck's the dog do? You know what I mean?
What does he do? So when you scout, you may spend an inspiration to prepare an additional card. That's not bad, but I don't think you need it right now.
Others are for checks.
Yeah. Alright. John, I guess you're gonna...
At least she doesn't take damage.
I'm going to use will provision. At the start of your turn, you may discard the skill for you and a nearby hero to scout 2. So who wants to scout 2?
She.
I probably could because I only.
He
have
had to
one
burn
prepared
cards.
card.
Yeah, let him do it.
All right.
I'm fully prepped, so there's no point for me to
I
do
should
it.
shuffle my deck.
Everybody's be careful while in there.
Oh god. Let me go.
Let me get by.
I'm actually just gonna go right out.
Plus.
That's actually going to be really helpful. So, paths unseen. Whenever I sprint with this skill, I can place another hero into your space without provoking attacks. So I could go through and drag somebody alongside with me. So if you guys are basically stuck here for a bit, I can move forward and basically pull somebody with me. So, and that's going.
Is it going to be?
Just angering it further. Piss loud as fuck.
Huh?
You piss loud as fuck.
Well, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Luckily.
Oh, you're...
Gosh. Sorry.
Shit over.
Yeah.
What?
Lose weight. That's not how you lose weight.
Well,
So you can beat us.
so you're gonna try to entreat the tree
Yep.
as well.
I will try to entreat the tree with my 4 wisdom.
Wisdom.
My 2 inspiration.
Beer is liquid bread is good for us.
Like, I don't know. This stout keg seems to be like never ending.
I don't know why, because you could push it with your pinky and it's like almost nothing in it, but it's still somehow producing.
I'm treating the tree.
Okay. And then, okay.
Test wisdom. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
2 inspiration for 3 total.
I like how that last one was a double.
The tree stops swinging its branches and hesitates before raising them to let you pass. The tree will interfere with you no longer. Gain 1 inspiration.
Is bullshit.
The tree no longer smashes the ground as you pass, but the forest itself remains hostile. If you find your path blocked, this tree may be able to help you. Replace the threat token with a search token. Just flip it over. Maybe he attacks stuff that's sharing the space with it. That would be fun.
Yeah, but nothing's sharing the space with it unless it's
Not yet. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so that ends...
So no, that was one action.
That was... Yeah, that ends the action.
So you could go through that space since the enemy's attacked. So if you want to go through and like try to check one of these areas,
Sure.
that
1, 2,
Which one is that? The
225A, the one with the little lake.
weathered trees. I
yeah,
see.
there might be a new thing that
Explore.
like opens up to get to here.
Only one pond retains any clean water in this befouled area. You gain the inspiration. A small piece of driftwood lies on the ground. Place search token. The journey continues.
Damn, this place is. I think this
You can
is
go
probably,
around. It
I'm
looks
guessing
like.
this is probably our fucking goal, and that's the reason why it got sealed off because we got to search through this area.
Or go around the
and
long
open it.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Alright,
is
so that
it's
ends your
probably
turn?
that way.
Yes, that I attacked.
So
and I
you and
moved.
Meeps have gone.
Everybody's gone.
Everybody's gone.
Because I had to sit here and
Yeah.
shoot shits.
Murder. Oh. Leaves rust on the trees part, revealing a new path to a 3, and it goes back.
Yep. So it's just
Oh,
one of
wait,
these things.
and then we have this thing here. Weariness tugs at your senses, causing your feet to drag along the path. Abruptly, your legs are knocked out from under you, sending you stumbling.
I can't.
Yeah, it looks like it.
To be
2 or 3A.
hex.
So
There should be 1 hex.
that way.
Yeah. Turning about you, your legs are knocked out from under you, sending you stumbling. Turning about you, swear you could see several roots snake back into the earth behind you. Each hero tests spirit 1. Each hero who fails suffers 1 wound or fear. So you got to test 1 with spirit.
Spirit.
That's what I suck at. Oh hey, I got it.
Hey.
Yay.
I got it, and I got rid of my.
I'm going to use an
weakness.
inspiration.
Well, it doesn't matter because you're gonna reshuffle at the start of your turn
Alright.
anyways.
I get
Actually, no, I'm going to take the damage. Why would I spend an inspiration? I'm going to take the.
What's the test?
Spirit,
Arm
you suffer 1 or
Okay.
like 1 fear or 1.
I'm going to take a fear.
Give me a fear.
Flip face down.
Yeah, because if you need to, you could suffer it face down. Which surrender, keep this card face up. If you would discard a face up fear, flip it face down instead. So not that big of a deal, but you can flip it face down if you needed to.
Yeah, she can do that, I think, at any time.
Yeah, no, it has to be when you suffer any amount.
Oh,
so.
does she want to do that now?
I don't think it's all that.
What does
big
it
of a
do?
Deal. Means that it's like when you try to recover fear, you flip it face down instead of discarding it.
So it just takes you longer to recover it.
Yeah, which isn't that big of a deal.
All right, rally phase. So reshuffle your decks. Reshuffle your decks.
Shuffle
My
my
dick.
deck.
Your deck.
Shuffle it.
Shuffle it with it.
Alright,
Don't
get
play
over
with it.
here.
And then, what kind of nearby bonuses do we get from shit?
None right now.
Where
Mine
am I?
only affects people who are in the same space as me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I get one from
looks
Sean.
like- yeah,
'cause-
that's it.
Yeah. So scout 3 instead of 2.
Okay, then scout 2.
3.
Does it apply
Only for like,
only because
yeah.
he's here and he's
Yeah.
there? You're not connecting with him anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and take that because I don't want to pull a success out of my deck. Put that on top. That's the problem too. Is you find that the ones that have successes on them, are also some of your better skills. But if you prepare it, it's no longer in your deck to be beneficial.
Drawn, yeah.
Check out what I've got ready.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it helps up for like most of the checks.
Oh, nice. All right, so who's gonna go
What's
first?
the limit of ready cards?
3.
3?
I can
gotta
see what
discard
this
one?
is.
Discard 1, yeah, if you. Okay.
Okay, so we're figuring out who's gonna go.
Wasn't
Maybe
it
you should go
turn?
first to deal with the orc, and then you still have your full action to go explore that other tile. If you kill it, which you probably could. What's up, sweetie?
So wasn't there a turn order?
You don't.
You could choose it.
Yeah.
We were just doing that first turn to kind of like, again, sort of, you know. it
Because you've
worked
never
out.
done an adventure map.
Yeah, but you could choose who's going to take your action first on this one.
That first round worked out surprisingly well.
I definitely think we should probably have somebody try to get onto one of these squares in case that seals itself off again. So I think, Sean, you could probably do like 1, 2 to get to there.
That's true.
Okay.
You'd be fastest at that.
Yeah.
We do that now then?
Yeah, let's do that first.
1, 2.
A small way station here offers a trough of water. Trough, of water. Some shelter for a horse or donkey, and a large statue of a nameless elven archer. You gain the inspiration.
You meant just like a little trough of water.
Place a little trough.
As long as you don't drop trout.
A tall, slender fur catches your attention. You feel its eyeless gaze, though its intent is unclear. Another one that goes... You feel one of the old forest trees watching you. Its lowered branches are long and bare of leaves, and covered in thorns dripping with Icarus sap.
Jesus. It's fucking...
Is it Icarus or Icarus?
Icarus, probably.
Okay. A malevolent aura sends a chill down your
it
spine.
with CH?
ICH, yeah.
Yeah, that's Icar.
Because Icor is,
Yeah, Icarus would be just C.
ICU, yeah. 207 is to be placed. 207A. You like the adventure map? It's cool. Become one with the trees.
Yeah, there's a lot more going on in the adventure map.
With the trees,
Motherfucker, you one with the tweed.
What the fuck was that look?
Jesus.
That was scary.
That was slightly rapey.
Oh, you're welcome.
That
That looks like you're right.
No, I think it's the other way.
Backwards.
That's it.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's a weird way it's connected, but it is connected that way. The journey continues. All right, so
Now you could search that spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna search this spot.
Tall, slender fur catches your attention. If you feel its eyeless gaze, though its intent is unclear. The tree seems content with simply observing you. It has a relaxed demeanor, something it does not share with the other trees. The birds sing as they flutter about the tree. Listening to the song, you detect a consistently repeated melody. Test wisdom. You need 2 successes in order to pass. I see a 1. I see a 2.
3, 4.
You passed with flying colors. You hum along, keeping note of what subtle motifs you catch within the song. Your lore increases by 1. The melody of this song is soothing. As you listen, you recognize a verse being repeated, but there seem to be some parts missing. It seems the birds do not intend to reveal the rest of the piece. Maybe others will. Discard the search token. That's pretty cool, though. It's like... It's missing part of the melody. Is the I know that theme. It's the Andy Griffith theme.
Right, but
Well, the birds don't know the whole. They're not revealing the whole melody, so they're not.
why do the birds know the Andy Griffith?
Why not?
Why shouldn't they know it?
Yeah, why
Because
shouldn't
this is Middle Earth.
Middle Earth?
I thought it was Middle America.
Ah!
No, that's Middle America right here.
Oh no!
What happened?
We were making jokes,
They
were whistling.
I hummed a tune with the bird.
and
Okay.
the birds were.
Bird.
We
But
got a lore.
there was,
Hey.
and there was a suspicious note, right? They were not whistling the entire song; they were leaving parts out, as if they didn't want you to know the other parts of the song.
What
So-
the fuck are they singing? I mean,
Okay,
I've
so
got an
I
idea.
moved and I...
Because the tree
inspected
probably told the birds that he's standing right there.
their ID.
I don't know the way
So-
the trees work.
My idea is this. So I've got an ability that after I sprint with a card, I could place another hero in my space without provoking attacks of opportunity. So what I'm thinking is that rather than having Nick back here, and he's going to have to waste a turn getting here, if I move out of this spot, he's going to attack me, and that's it. He's not going to chase after us this turn. So I can move to here, reveal this, burn my sprint to drag you along to here. You could explore anything in this area. I'll end my move here, look at this, and then you have a chance of doing shit here instead of having to burn an entire turn to do the exact same thing.
Okay, that's fine.
And then we do that, And then Annalise could basically probably come down this way toward... Well, she could do whatever, because she could hop across that, because Hill would have already acted.
Yeah.
Or, you know, actually, shit, there's this hobbit here, too.
But you and I can stay back and deal with that.
I could look at the hobbit right now, and then do the move thing.
I don't think you can interact as long as there's a creature in the spot.
Yeah, you can. He just provokes attacks.
Oh, well then, okay. So do you want to just do that then?
Yeah.
Hey, let me talk to you! Ow! Ow! Stop it! Stop it!
It's like I take a
Fucker.
shot in the shoulder as I'm talking with this
It's like
hobbit.
hello, friendly hobbit. It's like take a knife.
Shink! No, I just get an arrow in the shoulder, just thwap.
So you want him
Lovely
to
day, isn't it?
you want him to attack
Hey
you,
there,
right?
little
Yeah.
guy.
So provoke attack.
3 wound agility negates, which he should be good at.
Yeah, Jesus. 3 wound though? Fuck that. Good God.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so much.
Yeah, I know. It's one fucker. Alright, so there's 1. I'm going to burn my honed agility to give me a second one, so I'm going to take 1. It's going to be face up.
Poison. Gain 1 weakness and shuffle it into your deck. Here, let me...
Absolute fuck. Oh, then discard it. So
here's a weakness. It doesn't matter.
yeah. I'll just have to
I was
remember
trying to be
take it out.
thematic.
I was thematic on the first one.
Yeah.
I think it was like...
Alright, so you're talking to the Hobbit, right?
Yes.
The Hobbit jumps to his feet, plucking a few strings to emphasize the action. Fine day to you, my fellow traveler, he cries, bowing. For some coin, I could play you a tune to drive the shadows from your mind and fill your heart with courage. Toss the Hobbit a coin or turn down his offer.
Toss him a coin.
The Hobbit catches the coin in the air. Without missing a beat, he starts strumming the strings of his lute and begins to play. You are taken by the wonderful melody, and the thoughts that previously plagued your mind drift away. Gain 1 inspiration.
Yay.
Discard 1 fear or up to 2 face down fear.
Okay. 2 face... Oh, I could do that
So
face
1
down.
fear, yeah.
So that's discarded.
Yeah. Don't mix them up with these.
Right.
Okay, this goes there. Okay.
Yep.
Because for some reason it told me to make those separate.
Probably because those
The
are
trees
meant to
can
come
do it.
out and flip
Yeah, okay,
those.
so that ends that.
Alright, so he's out.
No, he's not out.
Oh.
He's still there. Yeah, it still says he's there.
Okay, well then, so like I said, what I'm going to do is I'll move here. He's already attacked, so he can't do that.
Oh, no, it's still letting him do it.
No, again, remember, if he attacked
Oh,
once,
that's right.
he's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
elite. The app won't make that determination.
That's
'cause
right,
It doesn't
you're right.
know what you've done.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. I'll discard this. So, sprint. So I'll move to this spot, I guess. And then you get to move to there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we got to reveal that.
Yeah.
And you get that token, which I think you took already.
Yes, I did.
The wind brushes over the grass, making the wood of an old gibbet creak ominously. 224A.
Good luck putting that one down.
It's right on the end of this. Let's move this out of the way.
That's the one problem with the journey maps is they can snake all over the fucking place.
Yeah, this is not even the biggest one we've done.
But it is interesting that the app is like able to just randomize it and still get everything.
Yeah, it's using stuff from the 3rd expansion, not even the
Yeah.
2nd one, for some reason.
I
I
think
think.
we haven't had to deal with it. Like,
Well,
the
this
second
is a
one had lot of
DLC. This is a
caves.
DLC one.
Well,
so
the second one had a lot of caves, which we haven't had to deal with yet.
that's true. What do you think of this one? This game?
There is a hole in the ground over here, though.
There's a whole what?
A hole in the ground.
There's still
It's a
whatever.
well.
Wow,
The
that's a
tree
badass
still
mosquito
there?
hawk.
Did you see it?
It's right here on the fucking fridge.
Oh, kill it.
I ain't gonna fucking kill it. I'm searching for
Oh,
shit.
sure, it's a mosquito.
Dude, it's like knocking on it. It's like let me in.
I know
What
there's
was the-
goodies.
What was the title number?
It is
224A.
Did I buy it?
No.
No, not really.
They bite mosquitoes, but not.
They don't usually bite. They're just
Actually, kinda
intimidating because
surprised.
they're
like-
big,
Yeah, they're fat fuckers.
and you can hear them sometimes, but they're harmless.
Yeah, they're kind of freaky. It looks like a spider with wings, but
Or just a big mosquito.
it's harmless.
Yeah. Some people like having them around because I think it's a myth that they eat mosquitoes, but they do not share the same. They do not like each other. There's something about that. I remember it from Scouts.
224.
It goes off of this edge right here.
Wait.
Alright, so there we go. Some of the tiles, guys,
Wait,
may
hold
not
on.
appear into view, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, I need to see where I'm this.
Sorry. Right there, like that, it looks like. Yep.
Alright.
Precarious connection.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, and 306B. I'm gonna go. Oh, you already put a token out. Okay. That's a cave. Our first cave. Meaning if you end your turn in the cave, you take fear automatically unless you're immune to it.
We're a bunch of pussies. What the fuck?
Because the idea is there's things in
We're
there.
afraid of the dark.
I mean, granted, there's a lot of shit in these darks.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Giant
my guy
spiders.
can turn into a fucking bear. Bears like live in caves.
I know.
But
That
you're
might
not
be a
bear
passive
yet.
ability of his.
Yeah, you're not a bear yet.
Oh wow, we haven't been doing this. Before you interact, if there are no nearby heroes, you may scout one.
I was saying you had fucking like. Did you have anything that would fire off of that? Oh my god.
No.
Okay. How is this?
Well, I've probably always had heroes army.
So far, yeah.
This.
It's kind of wonky. Looks like you're.
No.
The single
on.
pool. Yeah.
It goes-
that way.
No.
I think
You had it right. You had it right. No, you had it right.
The section with the single pool goes right up there.
Okay.
And it goes like that. Yeah, it's got a weird little gap in there. Okay, exploration tokens. Did they go out?
Oh yeah.
One. We need one more.
Here's one more. And the journey continues. So there's nothing on that space that I'm standing on.
All right.
Strangely enough, but that's fine. It
that
still
might
works
be
out.
one of those ones that disappears.
Yeah. Which is fine. That's not a big deal.
Well, you should probably get off of there and move on.
I was gonna do that.
Yeah,
on
just
my
in case
turn, but
shit disappears.
is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
So who's gonna? Should I go next just to get
Yeah.
off that spot?
Yeah.
So I should just go this way.
Yeah. So then take that.
Oh, and I'm. Oh no! Wait. I get this. There's nobody else in my spot, so it doesn't matter. And I already have inspiration. So okay. Confirm. The smell of loam pervades the air around you, hinting at mushrooms hidden somewhere nearby. Ooh, shroom! Mushroom hunting! A dead hollow tree lingers at the edge of the path. It does not move like the other trees in the old forest, but seems somehow no less ominous. Place a threat token.
Yeah, red token. You probably should look at that.
One of the old forest great trees shudders at your presence. Its long, contorted roots seem to have scraped the earth as if it were trying to move closer to you. And he continues. Well, I got some benefit on wit.
I would check that threat token.
Yeah, that way, you know.
And if you solve it, we don't have to deal with it.
A dead hollow tree lingers at the edge of the old path. It does not move like the other trees in the old forest, but it seems so. Okay, investigate. You come closer to the tree. A shadow moves from inside it, and the russet warg
Oh my
called
God, this
Kofane
never ends.
by the Shire folk mounts a stump nearby. Killer, she growls. Draw your weapon and attack, or how is it you know our speech?
How is it you know our speech?
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I was gonna do.
In general, don't attack.
I don't want to pick
yeah.
a fight with the boss.
In general, don't attack.
I hear it everywhere. She bares her black fangs. It takes little to learn. Test spirit, which I have plenty of spirit, so this is a good
Yeah, because
start.
I think fight you would have to test might,
Might,
or
and that would have
agility, and
sucked.
it's like,
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 successes. I could burn all of my inspiration to get 5 success. and since
I
this
would
is-
do it. I would do it honestly
Because this is like-
it's a threat token,
And it's interacting with a boss character.
It's a threat token.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll burn everything I've got.
Yeah, because if we solve this one, it's one less threat we have to deal with.
Yeah. And that's a success of 5.
Yeah.
Oh no! She studies you, perhaps considering whether you are worth her time to speak to. She decides you are. Each word trembles in her throat. Even these woods hate you. Your only role here is as fertilizer. She releases a low growl. The trees will consider this a favor. And then, with a snarl, she springs. Become determined. So I get a determined. I don't think it matters, right?
One. It'll help because it's...
I don't. It doesn't matter which card I grab.
Yeah.
Okay. Place Coalfang as indicated. The desire, then discard the threat token. So let me grab Coalfang. Oh no, guys, I need help.
I'll be over there.
You've already had your turn.
I'll be over there after this. Yeah.
Okay. Help! Which one is she? Is it one of these? Well, that ends my turn. I can't do anything else. We'll find her figure. There's the figure.
Okay, well, what we could do
She's
is...
got arrows stuck in her.
Yeah, so we get some more.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Anyways, the way I look at it, you got sort of two options. You can try to come this way and head towards where Sean is, but you're not going to be able to do anything because really it's going to take you 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to this spot. Alternatively, you can go 1, 2 to here and search this, and that'll kind of put you closer to where we are.
Why is the tree still active?
It's active.
I think you
This
could
one?
like search it for an additional thing if you
It
need
said,
to.
It can close the path if you
it
want
said,
to.
if you can interact with it to get through its
Close path.
get past
I
it.
think what happens is that you could probably search it to reopen this if it's discarded.
Or even this one, because there was
Maybe,
nothing here. Yeah.
So we don't know how that works just yet.
It's it's not something I think we need to do right now.
Yeah, sometimes they have things like that which are repeatable once or twice. Like the Hobbit, I'm pretty sure you could do it once or twice, and then he'll like more, and then he'll go away.
1, 2.
Okay, and then search that token.
Small piece of driftwood is on the ground. Search. Test spirit. You poke at the piece of driftwood with your foot, and it rolls to rest on its opposite side. So you test.
You
Spirit.
need 1. So
Spirit is 2, so draw 2.
yep, you need 1.
One
to
success.
pass. So you don't have the spirit one. It's the one thing you don't have. Oh, she got it. All right.
You are suddenly struck with a vision, and you can see a shape trapped inside the wood. You must carve this shape free. Test agility.
Okay, when you have that too, so draw 3
3.
for your agility, and you need to get 2. So if you get 1, you'll be able to pass it because you got your honed agility ready. Should have a pretty good chance because you don't have any successes. Oh crap! Never mind. Well, did not work on
Fail.
that. Yeah.
You carve and whittle and slice at the wood, but you end up with a misshapen lump of nothing. Discard the search token.
Probably would have given us like 4 or something like that. Oh well.
Maybe, yeah.
Guys, look at this stick eye card. They shoot my snake.
You carved a wooden pickle like in Bad Santa, and you cut yourself in the process. Again, like in Bad Santa.
Alright, so, okay.
That's it.
That's everybody?
Yep.
Oh, no.
It's not gonna kill you.
It could.
It's gonna chew on you.
I can't take a lot of wounds. Attacks Bayorn or closest hero.
Who?
So, the archer.
It can't. He attacked already.
Okay. Attacks Elena or closest hero. Coalfang throws back her head and howls with sorrow and fury. Spirit negates. Well, that's good. I'm usually pretty good at that. Ooh. I should have done that on my turn.
Why the fuck didn't you?
Ah, well. I can
That's
do it on the
fine.
next turn.
Yeah.
Alright, so, I need to... I need to draw 4. So
Look, his
1,
arm nipples are getting smaller.
2.
Arm nipples.
You're getting better. It's healing. So I got 1, and none of the others. So I will remove. I've got 1 fear already, so I'll take the wound. And 2 fear.
What's the added thing on there?
If after the attack flip 1 wound fear face up, then Kolfang moves 2 spaces to a space with no heroes. Oh, I could move her here.
Yeah, you could, and then stun it next turn.
I could go into the space, stun it.
Wait, you have to be in the space?
Yeah, it does. During your turn, you may remove the skill from the adventure. Choose a space.
No, it's
Oh,
any
no.
space.
Okay, any space.
I'd say I thought that's how it works.
Okay.
I remember we were using it to like completely fuck up like a boss character.
Okay, so I need. What do I need? I need a wound. Hand me a wound.
Well, you could.
Oh, I can hand myself a
grab it.
wound.
Yeah, you're closer than
This
I
is
am.
face down, and then after the attack face, flip 1 fear face up. So
So
I
you
need
get 2.
2 of these.
Yep.
Face down. Suffer 1 face down fear, then flip this card face down. 2, 3. I get another one. Jesus Christ! It said face down.
And then I think you have to shuffle those and pick one that's face down.
Yeah.
So we have to flip one face up. So you basically got like a 50% chance to not suffer.
Nope, I suffer again. Suffer 1 face down, and then flip this card face down. So I
Alright,
get
well, damn.
You're full of fear.
Shit in your pants.
His head's face down.
Oh, face
Yeah.
down. That's right. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3,
What's your limit?
6.
Okay.
So I'm almost dead.
Well, I mean, you get the last stand.
But
thing,
she
remember?
gets to move there away from me. Like fucking.
Yeah.
All right, I might have to start using some of my.
Well, you can stun the thing, and we use.
Well, I'm gonna do that first. Yeah.
Okay, so now it's done. So let's start the next turn.
Yes.
Reshuffle and.
Oh no.
Oh,
Remove
yeah.
force tile 203A from the map. Place any figures on it off.
Alright, so that disappears again. See, good thing we had Sean go over there on his lonesome to be cut off from
Well,
everybody.
there's still.
I can go through the caves to meet up with you.
Yeah. Peering into the shadows between the trees.
I mean,
you see only
Sean's
dark shapes
Aragorn.
and
He can
silhouettes.
handle himself.
From the darkness, a figure springs forward. Oh god! 1 orc marauder. Oh, okay, sorry.
It's the Orc Marauder,
He's the one with the axe, 2 axes, I think.
Oh, I thought it's...
He's like a dual wielding guy. This one right here? No.
Nope, because it's in the other bag.
I'll grab him.
Can you pass me the other bag? Yeah, bunch of figures.
The one orc we've not used, right?
Maybe.
There you
Okay, I see axes in here.
go. And
He's only got 1 axe.
oh, okay.
Not the pit
He's in chunks.
goblin.
There's a pit goblin, 1 pit goblin, which I know they're over here.
Yeah, the spear dudes.
Yeah. No, that's a soldier. Where? I know they were. It put them in the same thing as the other ones. Maybe I didn't. No, they're not in. Oh, there's one.
Let's see, you're terrible.
But where? There.
Oh, don't worry, he's gonna be pretty far off.
And a goblin scout. Here. And an Uruk warrior. No.
Might be the other bag.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's gotta be the other bag.
What's he look like?
They have armor on.
Armor and a pole axe thing?
I can't
Oh,
tell.
that's
But
a
they're
soldier.
like this, and you can't see what he's got.
Oh, okay, so I had the wrong thing. So I think he was the... Oh no. I think this is the Uruk Warrior, and this is the Marauder.
Yeah, this is the Uruk warrior.
Alright.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Each hero scouts 2. Oh wow! I'm preparing this immediately. Screw clever wit. It's during your turn, you may discard the skill for you and nearby heroes to collectively discard up to 4 face down wound and 4 face collectively 4 face down wound and fear.
No. Tireless. At the end of your turn, you may discard the skill to perform an action that you have not performed this turn.
Oh wow.
That's pretty insane.
Alright, but I should probably go first to stun so that can't count.
Yes.
Okay, so let me go first. Meeps, are you good? Did you draw? Is you scouted?
Yeah, and I just put it back in there.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I'm going to use Stone Talker to stun this prick.
Asshole. Yeah, he's got a lot of health. And
Oh
he's
wait,
not, you know he's
it
not
can't
gonna
be
die.
stunned.
What?
Is immune to lethal and stun. So I shouldn't do it. Then I shouldn't waste it.
Bullshit.
That is bullshit.
Well.
Okay. Well, I can still go. I can heal. I can burn this ability here. Right now. And then during your turn, you may discard the skill to collectively discard up to 4 face down wound and fear. I can get rid of all of my fear except for 1. So there we go. All that fear is gone. And then I can burn this. At the end of my turn, you may discard this skill to prepare a song skill.
Oh, there's someone in chat.
Oh. Little did they know that the chairman was actually an escaped patient from the psychiatric ward. So many figures. Oh, it's Terracon, I think. You remember him? Terracon?
I remember the name, but this name says Charisma.
I think he had to change his name.
Oh.
So I'm going to burn this if you do gain 1 inspiration. Oh, wait, that's at the end of my turn. Maybe I will wait. Okay.
Is that asshole wolf in Elite?
Yes. Oh, which means I need to give it
This one?
the icon.
Yeah. That's the only wolf out there that's an asshole.
And it's
so
it's
that would
immune
narrow
to
it
stun,
down.
which makes
The
it
only
even
wolf and
worse.
The only asshole.
Yep.
So the question, okay, so then the question becomes arch nemesis to Meeps.
Who the fuck are you?
Terracon, you remember how he'd always troll you? It's been a while since he's been here. Here's the deal. I could explore that other tile.
Hold on. Let me say this. So, it's gonna suck, but honestly, considering we're trapped behind the wolf, I would rather we run past it. So what I could do is this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be able to use my tireless ability at the end of the turn to explore this.
Okay.
And everybody else could get the fuck away from this thing.
Okay. Did we see how much strength it had?
A lot. And
10
I'm not
health,
going to be able
yeah.
to kill it unless I burn multiple turns on it doing so.
Well, and then, Bjorn's right there, too.
Yeah, but he's going to, like, it's going to basically still be a lot of fucking turns that we're going to be sitting here while all this shit runs after us immediately afterwards because we're not
True.
getting away. Like, this guy, he's going to immediately just shoot into this spot. These 2 guys can move 2 spaces to get up to this spot. This one will be able to, like,
He's ranged.
He's going to move 2. And he's going to be like, oh, hey, there's nothing here, so I'll move 2 again to get to that spot.
Yeah.
We will not get out of this unless we fucking run.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying on that?
I guess, yeah.
I mean, what part of what I said was wrong?
I'm not saying it's wrong, it's just you're going to get chased by that thing that hits like a truck.
Yeah, but
So-
we're going to do that. We're going to, instead
Remember,
of getting,
he doesn't...
okay, we're
he
not going to
doesn't-
get hit by a truck, we're going to get hit by 4 cars.
No, but what I'm saying...
What's worse?
You're going to get hit by this truck multiple times this turn.
Once.
No, they don't lose their action
No,
for
the thing is,
countering.
he's not going to be able to get to me. He's going to, like, he won't be able to move 3 to it. So he's going to move and get to that spot. And I'll deal with him next turn.
Okay.
But again, the problem is if we kill this thing, we still would have to basically deal with all this shit landing on this spot. 3 of which is probably going to attack us.
Okay. Well,
And that's just going to be just as bad. And then, like, you know, if it's one of these things where, oh, we have to get to this spot to pass it, we're still going to have to fucking have a problem.
I still got to figure out what I want to do for my turn. I haven't done any actions yet.
Alternatively, we could try shooting at it and beating it. I could use my tireless to then move out of here, but everything's still going to come straight after me, and I don't know if I'd be able to survive that. So, how much HP does it have?
10 plus 1 armor. and
I could take it out in 2
it cannot be
actions.
lethal or stunned.
I could take it out in 2 actions, I guess.
And Meeps could do some damage to it too.
She's gonna have to kill a move to get into the spot.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And yeah, so if I and the thing is too is I could do 2 actions and then I'll be able to move to this spot at least. The orc will probably attack me. These guys will try, but then they'll move into my spot, which I'll deal with next turn because I can move out of there, but burning an inspiration to not provoke attacks.
Here's a question.
So that would probably be the best thing is kind of use me as bait.
Okay, that's probably
Because like I said, if everything's on my spot, then I can move out of it without provoking attacks. It's my character ability.
yeah.
So
I should move. I should do something on my turn.
well, yeah, but I think our own turn is probably more important at this point because this will kind of break us if otherwise. So let me try attacking this stupid.
And then let me redo my thing then, because I did act. I already started acting at the beginning of the
go
turn.
ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then...
I mean, exploring is not the thing that's killing us.
no, it's not.
Yeah.
I'm debating should I end in the cave though. But do I?
Probably doesn't
or should I
matter.
just
They're all
go
gonna
here
attack
and
me.
deal with this?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna need to run. So the furthest we could go, the fastest we could go, the better it is.
Maybe I should go 1, 2 to get in here and then move out of the cave.
No, what you could do is you could search that and then go here because Annalise is gonna have to just spend turns just getting up.
Okay. So I'll do that then. One of the old forest great trees shudder at your presence. Its long, contorted roots seem to have scraped at the earth as if it were trying to move closer to you. Test agility or wit.
Don't you get something for being alone?
I did already. I got an inspiration, yeah. No sooner have you approached the tree that a fierce twist and clasp around your legs. Test agility or wit. And I need a 3 to succeed. Okay, so good luck then. 1 success. I'm not gonna get it. Even if I burn it, I won't get it. So I fail. Because even if I burn 1, I'd still be 1 short. And none of my prep skills are gonna help.
Alright.
What did I draw?
Wait, you have determined.
Oh, I do have determined.
So discard anything that doesn't help you.
Yeah.
And then, so discard that and redraw. You have to discard determined.
Yeah. And then I burn that and then
There
I
you go.
succeed. Okay. Nimbly stepping aside, your leg slips out of the root's grasp. Gain 1 inspiration this, and place this as a threat token.
God damn it.
Yeah. We're never getting breaks. Okay, I got that back. And then I'm going to do this. Endless Melody. At the end of your turn, you may discard the skill to prepare a song skill from your discard part. If you do, gain 1 inspiration. I'm going to put Lay on Twilight. During your turn, which would be my next turn, discard this to collectively discard 4 face down wound so in case somebody ends in their turn near me or I need to be near somebody, I can heal.
That's not
On my
probably
next
not gonna
turn.
happen.
On my next turn.
Yeah, but is there something better you could use?
No, the other songs aren't that useful.
Because I mean, like,
Oh, that's the
healing
only
is-
song I have in my deck,
Oh.
right? That's the only one. Well, wait a minute. These are discarded now. When you move into a space, you may discard the skill for you and up to 2 nearby heroes to gain 1 inspiration.
That's
and
a
then-
lot more interesting because you could get inspiration from that. Wounds, like nobody's really suffered any wounds.
You have
I have
one.
1. She's got 1. You have 2 now. That's like getting 4.
Oh, I
is
thought. Well,
overkill.
I don't. I just get to prepare it. I don't have to use it.
Right, but the thing is, though, it's just like, we're probably not going to deal with a situation where we need to recover that many wounds. Maybe me, but I'm going to be trailing you guys. I don't want you hanging up and
Right, then I'll put up the traveling song. then.
because, like,
Ooh,
yeah, you're
song
going to
card.
need inspiration. I think more than anything, if you're going to have to keep trying to pass threat and shit.
Try to get another inspiration. All right.
Okay, all right. I'm going to try to shoot at this fucking wolf.
Wait a minute. Despite the best effort of the trees within the old forest, your party has proven adept at avoiding the worst harms. Choose a hero to immediately prepare Coney Foot title.
Give me the titles and we see what this does. It's something that's useful to me.
Is it there, I think?
Coneyfoot. After an enemy moves in a nearby space, you may remove this skill from the adventure to place your hero into space with another hero without provoking attacks. Give that to me. If I'm going to be sitting back and baiting this shit, as soon as something moves in my spot, I can bitch out.
Yeah.
That's fucking perfect for me. So,
Okay, so you're getting it. You
Yeah.
are Legolas. Okay.
Alright, so let me shoot.
That
at
was
this
worth
wolf.
it.
Yeah.
For a threat, even though it gave us a threat.
Yeah, I mean, one, like, most of this stuff isn't by ones, it's by twos, so that'd be like half. It's
Yeah.
not that big of a deal. Alright, so I'm shooting at the wolf. Alright. Do this. I have 7 hits.
Almost dead.
Yeah,
Can the enemy counterattack? No, because
it's range. I'm gonna do the same thing. 2 for 5. Is that enough?
Yep.
Alright. Phase 2, he comes back with 15
Yeah.
points.
Remove Colfang.
Yeah.
Your nearby hero gains 1
I'll get the
inspiration.
inspiration. Oh.
She does still have a turn, if that might help.
Yeah, I think let's do that.
Just because she
Yeah.
could.
Alright.
Oh wait, here we go. Lore increases by 2. Nice.
Yay.
Colfang bites down on your weapon as you swing. With a pained howl, you see one of her large teeth break upon it. Snarling through the blood and pain, she stands upright. "We are not done," she growls. She bounds away from you into the forest, and you quickly lose her trail. You collect the broken fang. If indeed you see Colfang again, this may serve to strengthen your heart, so that might have made it worth it. Lore, and we get a lore increase, which is always good. You've gained the Fanged Pendant. You or a nearby hero may equip it immediately.
Let me see.
Here's a deck of items, though. It could be in a separate one, but it should be in there. What's up, Steve?
So when you say she stood upright, like we talking all fours, or did this bitch go on her hind?
It got
legs
on her
and
hind legs.
it just darted through the forest.
I'll get you next time, Gadget. It was worth killing.
Dr. Fang.
I have a terribly
Killing.
good idea once in a while.
Went from dog to furry, just ran out.
Oh, that's actually nice. So, especially for me. So, it works on agility. A success gives it Pierce. After you defeat an enemy group, you may deplete this item to gain an inspiration.
And how many uses does it have?
1. But, again, it's like, the fact that it uses agility to...
And you are the agility king
Exactly.
in this party.
A success gives Pierce, which is pretty fucking good.
Alright, so that was... See? I have a good idea once in a while.
Well, but I mean, that was the main thing was, like I said, I was providing alternatives.
True.
Because now it's like, you know...
But that's your turn, you're done. But you
well,
can also...
I'll get the tireless thing at the end of my turn, so
Okay.
sack that and I can move 2, so I'll move to there.
Alright, Meeps. Flee! Or who wants to go next? It really doesn't matter
I'm
either.
kind of independent from anyone
You want to
else.
just go at the end then?
Yeah.
You can move twice if you want.
What's that dude looking like?
Oh, he just recovers fear wound, and you'd have to move here to fight it. So that means that's one action. You still could move again, but it seems like we're booking our way. Because if this meter fills up, we're getting 11 rounds. So if this meter fills up all the way, we lose. So there's no point in picking fights with the enemies. Theoretically. There's no benefit, rather.
Scoot me over to Legolas, I guess.
So that's 1, 2.
You still have another action.
You can move 2 more for your second action.
Scoot me over to that guy.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I will stab it. Stab it at
The Marauder?
Yep.
I think it's this guy. It's still not the... Wait.
Uruk
Oh, that's the warrior. He's way up here.
It's over here.
There it is. Orc Marauder.
Okay, 5 and 2 armor.
No bonuses.
Let us go. Might 1,
That's a success?
2.
That's a success?
3. Okay. So that's 5.
5 damage.
7. Wait. And I'm gonna use Strider. Let me see.
You could do that to get you straight to.
Okay, so I'm gonna do Strider. So that will give me a total of 5, 6, 7, 8 hits.
You murdered him real good.
See, Sean, you actually get to play as a murder tornado hero as opposed to like a sneaky stabby hero.
And you still have another action.
It took a while to get to the
stabby part.
effect of that stabby.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2.
Yep.
The bottom one? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything left to explore.
Yeah, so we just need to... We need to base...
We're gonna just have to kind of go this way as best we can.
A river runs swiftly through the rolling hill land, and several ancient stone pillars stand vigil next to the rapids, and you gain the inspiration. There's a search token that goes on the bottom. A grand elm stands taller
How
than
is
the...
this thing still fucking making beer?
I don't know. A grand elm stands taller than the surrounding trees. It seems to return your gaze as it notices you.
4 weeks straight.
The journey continues.
And I've been drinking a lot of it.
You moved twice, right?
I
He
attacked
killed
and
once,
I
moved
moved.
once.
Okay, that's what I meant. You moved 2 spaces then.
Yes,
okay.
2 spaces.
So that's everybody.
Yeah.
Oh no, Meeps went, yeah.
Yep.
Shadow phase. Move 1, attack Aragorn
Which
or
one?
nearest hero. It is the one with the bow and arrow, so it can't do that.
So no,
There's
he
no
could
target.
no, he could come after me.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Moves there, but after an enemy moves into a nearby space, you may move this skill from the adventure to place a hero in space with another hero without provoking attacks. Boink.
And then, so it's a no target, right?
No target. Yep.
Move 2 spaces towards the closest adjacent hero. So 1, 2.
I figured that was going to be a lot more useful than
Move
going
2
there.
and attack Legolas. There's no target for the pit goblin, so
Yep.
he's going to move 4 spaces to the closest hero. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And he attacks. Move. Okay, move.
He won't attack.
No,
Usually when they
Move
can't
4.
target something.
that's.
Now you could stun that spot.
That's what I'm going to be doing.
Yep.
And then no target for this dude, so he's going to move 4. So it increases by 11.
Oh, we got the spot back.
All right, the spot returns.
Oops.
Trees and branches twist. Oh, remove tile 205, which is the one with the
that
Marauder. And actually, you can put him into any space. So you could put him here, and I could stun him.
Or I could just put him there and he won't fucking
That's
come
true.
after us.
That's true. Your movements become sluggish, and your eyelids grow heavy with a sudden weariness. When sudden weariness washes over you, each hero tests spirit. Each hero,
Damn it.
the hero
why
with the
I suck
fewest
at it.
successes suffers exhaustion wound card. Each hero with
That's me.
no
That's
success.
0.
Well, each hero with no success suffers 1 face down fear.
Well, that's me.
So you might get both. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
most likely. Because he's got 1, so you've got...
Wait, what?
You got 1. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought those were the cards you drew.
I have
I'm gonna
1.
use Unyielding Spirit to gain 1.
Okay.
So you got a 1.
Yep.
Yay, I got everything.
You got a 1, so you get the exhaustion wound card, and you get a fear. A face down fear.
Alright, that's fine.
Keep this card face up. When you scout during the rally phase, you cannot place cards back on top of your deck.
Oh.
So they always go to the bottom.
Wound card.
That sucks.
Hero with
Yeah,
no.
not too bad, but...
There's worse, but that's now that you're away. Now that the wolf is dead, it's not as bad. Okay, now we're in the rally phase. So the rest of us are fine. So reshuffle your decks.
No, like I said, that fucking Coneyfoot title came out at the right time.
Yeah.
Here. I should probably go first to stun that space that I'm at.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's like it's gonna get stunned regardless. It doesn't have to.
But
be
I could try to
first
get the
action.
tree on our side.
Yeah, but I mean, literally, we could do anything over here. It doesn't matter which
That's
order it
true.
is. I mean, I could say it's like, oh, it's just as important for me to like scout that and do move here, but whatever.
Yeah.
I at least get to go, 3
And
cards.
Scout
to Sean.
2. Meeps, do you have an inspiration? You do. So I don't give anybody inspiration. Because I have 2.
Okay, well, since this obviously is going to go on the bottom of the deck regardless, I'll prepare that one. And then, so both those go on the bottom.
My basic spirit, agility, and whip cards.
Maybe spirit since you're deficient to there,
Yeah.
and so am I. I think Nick's the only person who has decent spirit.
And she does when she's in her bear form.
Oh, the bear is spiritual.
Spirit bear.
I am one with the trees!
I am one with the bees!
Oh, and here, entreat the tree to let you pass. I see. So we could try to get it on our side. Maybe it'll attack the orcs on a later turn.
I doubt
It looks like we actually have to come this way, because this is the last space that hasn't been explored, is up above here. So I'm starting to wonder.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, so now we have a bunch of orcs blocking our path. But
I mean, I could get over there without too much effort.
Bjorn and I could handle it, too. They're just by themselves.
True. Not
There's
that
nothing we
expen-
can't-
They're not that big.
So maybe if you go first...
The anger wolf is dead, so...
Oh, wait a minute. Actually, if I go first, I can give both of us inspiration by using my song.
Yeah. Get inspiration.
And then I can stun all of those fuckers. So let me stun them.
So what is your song?
Traveling song. Hi-ho, hi-ho.
See,
to
isn't that
murder,
more important than the
orcs we
healing
go.
ones? Yeah.
Well, I thought you were coming towards me. So wait a minute. So I used
wrong.
that, and I'm stunning everybody except for the Marauder, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever that is. So he's stunned. Which means they can't counterattack either.
Yeah. It basically
The Pit
removes...
Goblin is stunned.
Yeah. They won't be able to counterattack, they won't be able to act, and they won't be able to move or anything.
Yeah, so
they're
that gives us
set.
plenty of time to whittle them down.
Well, I
Stun.
mean, it gives you plenty of time to search this. We may or may not actually have to whittle. Oh shit, that's the fucking spot that we just cleared off.
Mhm.
It's not going to be anything. We don't like that.
No.
Oh.
There's that tells you there's something there. We got to
okay.
figure whatever this is out, and I think it might have to do with the tree.
Yeah, maybe.
But-
But that was the thing. It's like I
Yeah.
thought that like the mist was the spot we already.
No.
that disappeared.
This mist was connecting here
Got
and
it.
here.
All right.
So
That
I
was
guess what
weird.
I'll do is I'll interact with the tree, maybe. Or no, in order for me to give inspiration, I have to move. Ooh. So either I move and attack
Well,
what's there.
you could do the interaction first, and then do the move off that spot to get the inspiration.
Oh, that's true. Okay, let me interact. Entreat the tree to let you pass. Test wisdom. My wisdom isn't the worst. So, got a success. That
Ironically, all of our characters' wisdom's pretty good.
I'm only going to get 2 successes total. But that's 2 closer, right? So, I get 2. Ooh, your words have no effect. The trees leaves rustle at you accusingly. You suffer 2 fear. Ooh, spirit negates. God damn it.
Nick,
Been rustled.
You!
Nick, can you demonstrate what that looks like?
An accusatory rustling.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, so I can only block one
Shakes
of
a
those.
bird off its branches, which then immediately shits on you.
Yes.
It's
And
like
I
all
take-
the birds, the entire flock just comes up and just dive bombs.
Okay. Well, wait, that's
White
not,
badge of
that's not for the
courage.
adventure.
It's saturation.
I get
bombing.
2.
Carpet bombing.
I get 1 fear. Flip 1 wound face up, then flip this card face down. God
So
damn it.
what you can do is
I have a rest action that I can do at the end of
Does
my
it-
turn to
did-
remove
Did that
stuff.
say to
Well-
give you a face up or to flip a face up?
It said flip 1 wound face up. Okay, never mind. So flip that face up, flip this card face down.
So, alternatively, what you could do is since you still have an action, you can move off that spot, and that'll
Ooh.
still get you. That'll let you do the traveling song.
And once per turn, if you spend 1 inspiration, a nearby hero gains an inspiration. You get an inspiration.
Yay!
Meeps.
And what you could do is you could move off that spot into the caves to get that, what was it? You know, to do the inspiration thing you do. And then you search this, which would also decrease the threat. She could search that one and clear the, you know, potentially clear it. Her wisdom's pretty good, too.
Okay,
she might be able to do it.
For you and up to 2 heroes to each gain an inspiration.
Yep.
And so, means you get a third. That's your max.
And then you should be able to hopefully clear that with your turn. So, and then you get this.
Okay, I'm gonna get that. Let me figure, because I might use this too. That
well, let's see what you get.
A gentle luminescence suffuses the cave, emanating from clumps of lichen on the walls. Gain 1 inspiration. Place a search token in the lower spot there. Place a search token in the one above. A few mysterious footprints catch your attention here. The journey continues. So,
all right,
I'm going to use this to recover 2 face down wound or that, and I can take 1 of each because I can't take a lot of wounds, physical wounds, and I'm going to get fear hiding in the cave at the end of my turn. So I have to deal with that. So it makes sense to just get rid of it now, so I don't have to deal with it later. Okay. That ends, I think, my turn, right?
Alright.
Yes.
I want to talk to this friendly tree and try to finish this song. The birds are tweetering at me.
Okay, so you gotta go
Tweetering.
So I move 1, and
A grand elm stands there and seems to return its gaze as it notices you search. The tree remains still, a serene sentinel harboring no ill intent. The tune from the songbirds catches your ear. Its melody soothes your nerves, and you detect something of a constant song. Wisdom 2.
Consistent.
Yes, you have here.
Didn't I say
Your
that?
wisdom constant.
Consistent.
4.
So,
Inspiration.
And you pass.
Pass.
More increased by 1. You hum along, keeping note of what subtle motifs you catch within the song.
Lore increased by 1.
You realize where the song you'd heard earlier fits with this one. 2 parts making a single whole. You whistle loud, joining in on the chorus of the bird song and filling in the part you heard elsewhere in the forest. After several verses, you have the entire song memorized.
all right.
Why?
So now you've got 1 extra movement, so I'm assuming you're moving back.
Yes.
Alright. So, I'm going to do this. I'm going to move here first.
Yes.
Take that. Then move here as my second move. And I'll interact
Okay,
with
a
this.
river winds through the woodland, carving steep banks into the landscape where the bridge spans its width. Your journey continues, there's nothing there.
What? No, this...
No, I was still resolving that.
Oh, whoops, my bad. Okay.
So here, you feel one of the old forest trees watching it. Its lower branches are long and bare of leaves and covered in thorns dripping with ichorous sap. A malevolent aura sends a chill down your spine. You searching it?
Yep.
Test might or agility. You need 3 to succeed. No sooner have you approached the tree that you feel the sting of the lashing branches as thorns and branch gouge at your flesh. You're scared him away. For you have no memory of him.
Oh, he came in like, hey.
Okay, I'll burn
I'm your
a success and I get 2.
And then he left. You got 2?
Wait.
You need 3 to
oh,
pass.
God damn it. Never mind then.
You don't pass?
No.
So you fail?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to get that.
Oh, no. Okay. Icarus Thorn bite into you and carve at your flesh, covering you in an aching, bloody scratch. Suffer the Cursed Injury card. This cannot be prevented.
God damn.
Here's Cursed Injury. Keep this card. If you would discard a face-up wound, flip this face down instead. Then replace the token with a threat token.
God damn it.
Okay, that's...
Well, that's my turn.
Okay, so Meeps, you're the only one who hasn't gone yet.
I fight.
You could... Yeah.
You can fight or deal with the tree.
I think dealing with trees...
Those
These are all
trees,
stunned.
they're not going. They're not getting a turn at all.
Yeah,
I
they're
deal
stunned.
with tree.
Okay. Calm the tree with music. Entreat the trees to let you pass. We know the song from him.
How do I know it from him?
He's singing it really loud.
It's just it's like
We are one party.
Yeah.
We got walkie-talkies.
Do you want to calm the tree with music?
Yeah, I'd say calm the tree with music. Why the fuck couldn't I calm the tree with music? I got a thorny bastard tree
Test
here.
spirit. If you have a prepared song, add 1 success. I'm the only one who has prepared songs.
Oh, God,
you.
what the fuck?
That's a very specific thing.
Weird.
I guess they're making it if you're playing one of the other
So
classes.
Oh yeah, because they know the bard is in the party.
There's a job called musician too, so that might be it as well. There's a job anybody could take that's called musician. It doesn't have to be me. That's what they recommended I take.
All right.
At the start of the
thing.
campaign,
So
we
she's got
told
2.
the app who the characters are and what their professions are.
Yeah.
Not
So that's how it goes.
That's true. Yeah. The tree sways to and fro, rattling its leaves as if to shake off the effects of the song. It returns its focus to you with a renewed anger. So for 2 face down, fear, wisdom negates. So she still has a chance to not take any.
Yeah, well, and you also get another action
to go at it again if you want. Yeah, may as well.
Yeah, we're gonna need to take that thing out.
I might have to come back because I get it.
Well, but she just won't do the.
Oh, that's true.
And then I get to use.
Yes.
Okay, so what happens?
So she negated.
Are you gonna try it again? Calm the trees with music, or treat the trees to let you pass?
I say entreat because that gives you wisdom, which is you're better at.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, sure, I'll entreat.
Test
Hopefully
wisdom.
this all fucking accumulates to the same pool.
Yeah, that's what she did last time to do it too. I think.
Yeah.
Because you did it to this tree way over here.
Fuck these trees.
1. Oh well.
Oh, you've got leaves.
You could spend your inspiration and get more.
That gives her 3 successes.
Really?
And I already tried to do it once.
Yeah, so that means you could spend up to 2 on that one card. So you can spend 2 inspiration, you'll get 3 successes out of it.
I do that.
And hopefully that's enough.
'Cause I did 2. The tree roots recede, but you feel like its keep a wary gaze on you. The tree will interfere with you no longer. Gain 1 inspiration.
And it removes this, I'm hoping.
Let's see. No, it flips it over. The tree will no longer reach its tree as you pass, but the forest itself remains hostile. You find your back blocked, and the trees may... We still probably have to sing to the tree. But at least it'll stop attacking and not be a threat.
You sent in the bear.
Bullshit.
You sent in the bear to sing me.
Yogi Bear!
Like
Gummy
a song
bears
that
bouncing
he's
here and there and
hearing
everywhere.
from across the forest.
Alright, well,
being shouted
that's
by...
all of them.
That's all of us, so it doesn't matter any further than that. So we can foim. I think we gotta get these trees to open the pathway here.
Yeah, which means I probably have to deal with this
Moves,
bullshit Icarus
no
fucker
target.
asshole tree.
Move 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. But he can't attack.
Nope.
Each hero in darkness suffers 2 fear. Spirit negates this me, yeah. So 2 successes. So I don't. So oops, wrong pile. I don't suffer any fear. Threat increases by 9, so at least it's less. And it went under the next bad thing.
Threshold fucking bullshit.
Okay, so I gotta reshuffle. We all gotta reshuffle.
Yep.
Hopefully good this
My
time.
deck is starting
Yes,
to
ma'am.
really suck at the moment. Oh, I get to prepare. Oh, Scout 3 because I'm next to Sean. Yay.
Now those dudes up there are not stunned anymore, so
Yeah.
hopefully, maybe Bjorn, you should whittle them down,
Well,
and then I'll work on the tree.
That's what I wanted to do before you had me talk to a tree.
Well, I mean, it's like, yeah,
It's no tag backs. There's not much we can do about that.
Ooh! Sorry I told you it fucked.
Traveling song. That I will
Damn
prepare.
this sucks.
Alright, so I'm drawing 2.
Yeah, you draw 2 and then prepare
shuffled
1.
these?
Yes, I did.
Oh, that's like half my fucking... I have 1 success in the deck left right now. I just drew 2, and I can't put it on top, so I had to prepare 1, and the other one's on the fucking bottom.
Okay. What? Icker tree. Okay.
I think you might need to deal with Icker Tree.
What does it test?
You
Agility,
have
right?
I don't remember.
I could try. I have a prepared song, and that might help me deal with that with the song.
Right, but that doesn't help us here, which is what we're discussing.
Unless it makes all the trees non-hostile.
I doubt it.
Just throwing it out there.
I mean, like, that hasn't been the case yet.
This is the only first journey one we've done where trees attack us.
Yeah, but that didn't do anything at all.
okay.
Like, make all trees non-hostile. That didn't do anything to
But
make
we now have a
non-trees
song.
non-hostile. Yeah, but
And we haven't succeeded in the song yet.
Hunt agility.
Right, but again, this one didn't listen to the song when I was doing it the first time, which is after Shauna did it. So, I know you want to take the first action at all
No, I
times.
don't. I just that makes
Saying
sense.
That, like, not,
That
Yeah.
just clearly makes sense.
only
It
to
always
you.
makes sense for you to go first.
It makes sense for me to try and defend my asshole.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't, like, you always want to just take the first action. You want to lead, but it's not necessarily the best action.
It's gonna be funny when that says all trees are no longer hostile.
It's going to be funny when it doesn't say that, and you basically take the first action
Nick,
at all
I'm not gonna
times.
go. I'm not gonna take
None
the
of
first action.
none of the enemies trying to fucking read me are trees.
She's got a point. Not trees.
That's not what I meant.
I like how even the music.
Yes, Mike dropped on the
Well,
music,
go.
too.
I just go then. I don't care.
Alright, I think, Sean, move here, deal with that, and then move off the space.
Alright.
Because I could do my paths unseen, which I just readied,
Uh-huh.
so I can move us all the way the fuck over here and drag your ass along with me.
Sweet.
Okay, you have
So-
entreat the trees to let you pass, or calm the tree with music.
I'm gonna wait. Commentary with music requires the...
Music, and it requires a song
The
card, which
prepared
does not a
song card.
fucking
It
do
Yeah.
requires
anything.
spirit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
use wisdom because that is what you're good at.
So. Oh, I got
Entreat?
4 options.
Never mind. Attack the tree. Entreat the tree to let you pass.
Oh yeah, entreat. Oh, wait, this tree is entreating? I thought that was an Icker tree.
That
It
is
is the Icker
yeah.
tree.
You're trying to entreat it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because
okay.
I fucked up on the first thing because I literally
Alright,
have.
I thought
like,
I was gonna have to deal with Icker.
I'm like literally disabled at this
Alright,
point.
so let's.
You're testing wisdom.
This is a lot better than what I was anticipating. 3, 4, and let's see, what is it? Just a blank. Then I will put in 2 for 3 successes. Wait, let me.
You know anything?
No, okay.
3 successes.
Yeah.
A sense of bloodlust grows as the tree sways and leaves rustle, emanating sounds akin to laughter. Suffer 2 fear. Wisdom negates. Spirit negates, rather. Sorry.
Okay, so.
So the tree laughs at you.
It keeps attacking.
Dude, I think we're just playing as a bunch of
Spirit
paranoid
is
motherfuckers.
2, so 1
It's like I don't think the trees are
2.
personified.
is that, and wait, what does it do? It suffers
It's 2 fear.
fear. And I'll use my
This is
Yellow
the real
spirit.
piece I'm trying to fucking slay. Is this fucking keg?
Oh my god.
So I got
God.
enough to negate the
Are you
fear.
sure you're not pissing in this thing to fucking fill it
No.
up after each
You
night?
negated it all?
Yep.
Okay.
Jesus.
You got 1 more movement.
Move off. Move off the spot. And then,
Going.
all
A
right.
true soldier.
I'm gonna try to fucking deal with this thing.
Entreat.
Yes.
Test wisdom.
I will discard Light-footed. When you act with a search threat token before you test me, discard a skill to test agility instead and scout 1. I will take that. Oh. Yeah, I'll just take that. It's wisdom, but I fucking can't use that in this.
Might need it later.
Well, I mean, it's gonna go on the bottom of the deck.
Oh,
as
well,
this
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
thing,
So there's no point.
Whatever. All right, I could do 2. That's the best I could do.
The tree ceases swinging its branches in a moment
Good
of contemplation.
fucking
Finally,
God,
the tree
thank
raises its branches, showing its intent to let you pass. This tree will interfere with you no longer. Gain 1 inspiration. Replace the token to... Okay. Tree no longer lashes at you as you pass, but the force itself remains hostile. If you find your path blocked, this tree may be able to help you. Interlocking branches release and untwine as pathways appear. Place tile 205A. So probably having to neutralize them all. Oh!
Yeah, so how did this one go?
No, it's adding an... Oh, it
yeah,
put everything
we have
back.
To put this one back.
Oh, yeah. So it goes...
It's whatever. I don't think the orientation matters much on it. I think it went
It's like that. Yeah, there it is.
Maybe.
That's correct.
We'll figure it out once we... So what's the new one?
Hold on. It is 101B. And then we add a search token on it. Overcome Old Man Willow.
Old Man Willow.
Old
Man Withers.
Old Man Smithers. It looks like it is this way. These are the what?
Those are the discards.
Oh, these are the discards? Okay,
Yep.
we'll
Just put them in there.
Looks like it goes here.
Yeah.
And then there's this on it, so we got to get through those orcs.
Yep. Alright.
Alright.
That was one action. Action 2. 1, 2. I will then sprint with this to move to here. After I sprint with this, I may place another hero in this space without provoking attacks. There you go, Sean. Yay.
Alright, so Meeps, maybe you should go and maybe clear the road. And then I'll come in and kill anything left over.
No shit.
I know, I was... Can I not make suggestions, man?
Yes, you can, Captain Obvious.
Alright, Nick, I want to hear. Do you have any other suggestions?
No, I have no suggestions.
All right, Captain Obvious, we will do the obvious thing. Thank you for your pointing it out. Yes, Captain Obvious.
Fuckers. All right, Meeps, which one do you want to attack? Pit Goblin's got 3 health and 2 armor. The Goblin Scout, hey Aaron, has 3 health and 1 armor. The Uruk Warrior, you want to attack that one?
Wait, do you think you'd be able to kill it?
Oh wait, no, wait, that guy's way over here. Never mind.
Okay, yeah.
No, never mind. It's 5 and 1 armor, 3 and 2 armor, and 3 and 1 armor.
So what is your this thing? So
Sunder.
well, you could do 6 hits. So what more than 6?
I don't think anything.
Okay, question. Does this count
That
towards
one.
that?
Yes.
It's not more than 6
So
hits.
use
It's total.
Can
of
I
6,
use
but-
2 of these at the same time?
Yes, if they work. So yeah, you'll be able to use that in strike. So what'll happen is worst case scenario is if you got no successes, you can use that to get you 1 strike 2. So you'd be able to get 4 hits with Sunder, which will
Kills armor.
It doesn't kill the Orc Hunter in the worst case scenario. It'll kill anything else though.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I mean, okay, so you don't have any successes prepared. You've got 4 in the deck because every deck starts with 4. So you should be able to draw 1 with... You've got an inspiration and you've got this. So you should be able to do it, which will be 6 hits, which will kill anything, even that Orc Hunter. That's kind of
The Pig Goblin's 3 with 2, but I have piercing, so that's not a big deal.
Yeah. I think
give me the fucking strongest.
I think the Orc Hunter.
The
is
Orc Hunter is
biggest
probably
one.
the strongest one.
Because I'm like 99% sure she's going to kill it.
Yeah.
So
go after that one then.
So you're attacking with your might. So you draw 3. And flip. So you got 2 successes right off, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's 6 hits, and it'll just yeah, that's all it takes.
I think it included Sunder, but I'm
No, it didn't.
Oh, it didn't? Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter. So you'll kill that Orc Hunter, and you should get an inspiration.
Yeah, she gets an inspiration for it. And she technically has 1 more movement if she wants to move.
If she moves off that spot,
no.
Well, if you move off that spot, you'll provoke those 2 things. They'll act then and use up their actions, and it won't go after anybody else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move to the new spot.
All right, so 1 forward. So that'll provoke both of them, so they won't get attacked. So they won't try to come after you or us or anything.
Yeah. 2 wounds, agility negates. So draw 2 cards.
3.
You draw 3.
Agility.
What'd you get? 2 successes, so she takes nothing from the 1 goblin, and then the pit goblin negate 3 wound with agility again.
Might as well.
May as
You'll
well,
be able
yeah.
to prepare a new one next turn.
So that's everything? Did she negate it all?
You don't have to spend the wounds. Well, okay, so you've got a maximum of 6 that you could take. You haven't taken any yet. I think you could probably do that and save your inspiration for something that's a bit more important.
So I take 2 wounds?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably the best.
Discard all of your boons and flip this card face down.
You have no
none.
boons. That's like determined
Flip this card
golden
face
and
down.
stuff like that. So there you go. That wasn't that bad. All right.
Okay, so now it's my turn.
Yep.
So I'm gonna move 1, 2, and I have 3 damage with Pierce if I get 2 successes. I probably should go after the one with the 2 armor because I can kill him with 1 to go if I get 2 successes.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm gonna use this. When you move into a space, you may discard the skill for you and up to 2 nearby heroes to each gain 1 inspiration. So we both get an inspiration.
Yep.
Yay.
So go ahead and may as well.
Deliciously.
This isn't technically a test though, right? So my bottom
Did we
skill
say
doesn't
hi
apply.
there, Nelly?
I
It
said
is.
hi, yeah.
It's a test.
Oh. After you spend
That's a
1
big-ass
inspiration,
moth.
a nearby hero gains 1 inspiration.
That's a
Oh, that's a
moth.
moth. Yeah.
I noticed it's a big ass moth.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm attacking
It's some weight behind
with
that,
my
right?
wit
You ever
here.
seen a Luna moth?
Shit.
Yeah,
All
I,
the pictures.
I know. So, like, back in the long ass time ago, San Diego Zoo had a butterfly house.
Oh, cool.
You could go into it, and they actually had like butterflies flying around. My mom got attacked by one that was like this fucking big.
Nice.
It like landed right here on her.
Alright, so
it's like it was one of the things where it's like I held out my finger and it landed on there and it was kind of doing its like upside down hanging. It's like, you know, I'm not cool with going against gravity, so it flipped out, landed right there. My mom's like, freaked out a little bit. It was like, okay, got this big ass thing right on my fucking throat, basically. And so eventually,
Right for the
kind of,
jugular.
yeah.
Alright, so
And
I've got.
eventually decided to, like, fly off.
I did my
somewhere.
turn and I killed the pit goblin with the 2 armor.
Okay.
So
See,
that
I don't
worked.
know if it was a moth, but it was a big ass butterfly or so that was like probably wingspan like that.
Okay, so that
So it was,
ends.
Each wing?
the entire bug was like that. So body, wing, like about that big.
That's pretty
Yeah,
decent.
it was like it actually had some kind of weight to it when you land. It was on my finger.
Okay, so is that everybody is gone, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
This asshole's probably coming straight for us.
yeah, so you'll have to deal with him, I think. Attacks. He can't attack because he
No.
countered attacks.
Exactly,
so
but he
no
might
target.
come charging at us.
Move 4 spaces. No. This guy.
Oh, he countered attack.
Yeah, he counterattacked, so he's done. That one attacks Elena or closest hero, no target. Moves 4 towards the closest
Yeah,
hero.
fucking 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3. All right. So one of us will have to.
Each hero in darkness suffers 2 fear. Wisdom negates.
Hey, wisdom instead of spirit. Woo. And I don't think I have any fucking successes in my deck anymore.
Ever tell you about the story between my dad and the little mom?
2 fear, you
Oh
said?
yeah, you started it and then we got interrupted
fear.
by a phone
I'll
call.
take
Oh,
the 2
spirit
fear.
negates.
So
you
you never-
said wisdom.
Oh.
Spirit.
It doesn't matter.
Spirit
I
negates.
drew
thought I
nothing.
said spirit.
You said,
You said wisdom.
Sorry.
So
Those
face
go back.
down and then keep your face up. Cannot prevent fucking.
I
rage.
suffer 1 fear.
Hey, this is actually kind of nice. I can't prevent wounds, but when I attack, I add 2 hits.
Ooh.
Impending doom.
That's
Discard one.
It actually helps in a way.
Exactly, I
Suffer
could
one
actually probably
fear.
fucking kill
Then
this
put
thing.
That would have been
Sometimes.
great against the wolf, too. You might have killed it
Yeah.
in one turn.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, no, it had 10 with the 2 armor.
Well, it's like with this, I've got +4 damage. I think I could kill this
Whatever.
Uruk High fucking right away.
Okay, well, we
I
should let you
might
do
do that before Sean, so that way I could kill him and get him to be able to. Yeah.
Okay, threat increases by 8. We're gonna get something going on here. Ooh, you find yourself on the ground, unsure of when or why you stretched out here. Maybe you should just rest your head a while. Each hero tests might. 2. You need to succeed with 2. Each hero who fails discards 1 prepared card. It just doesn't apply to me. But
Well, there we go. I'm fucking
it's fine. I
discarding.
tested that. I have no prepared cards.
I failed, so I discarded a prepared card. You know, it was
So draw
shit
me
money.
3 cards.
So I
Did you
failed.
Succeed? So,
Was there?
huh?
Were you supposed to shuffle my shit? Or-
We haven't gotten to
Not
that point yet. No. So this is the. Oh, you've used your whole deck this turn. Okay, so you can use 2 inspiration to negate all of the damage. Or no, there's no damage. Do you have any prepared cards? I don't think you. Oh, you do. These 2. Did you use these at all?
No.
Okay, so then you either discard one of these, or you burn 2 inspiration. I don't know if you need. What is this
These
one?
were for attack. This one's for. Actually, this one's for this roll.
Oh, so what
I
does
can
it
just
say?
use it.
So what does it say? Add 1 success and discard the skill. You can add 1 success, lose 1 inspiration, and then you don't have to lose another prepared card.
Okay. Yeah,
That way you
sure.
still keep 2 inspiration on you. Okay, so then you're good. You're good?
I'm done. I failed, so I lost prepared card.
Okay, so we're in the rally phase where now we reshuffle.
Thank fuck.
Yeah, well, if you need more cards, you just reshuffle your discard deck pile is pretty much what you do. It rarely ever happens. Okay.
Nick, you need to refill that stout so we can kill this.
Here, yeah, give me the stout at this point. I've had 3 of the wits.
This thing needs to die. This is worse than the fucking wolf. Still not dead.
No!
It just never ends.
It is the stout that I don't remember making this much stout. And you opened it and pushed the keg and it felt almost empty, right?
I don't. Well, the thing is I know that like you could push things and if they're off center just slightly, they'll move without fucking having much out of them.
So I draw.
Okay, so we
You
reshuffle.
draw 2. You
Yes.
reshuffle and draw 2. Except Commander can let somebody
Scouting.
draw an
I get to
additional.
draw 3.
Yep.
Well, scout 3.
Yeah.
Just Griffin and
So I could go before you and kill this fucking
I.
orc.
Leaf comes out
Yeah,
for
I'll
sure.
Since you have rage.
Those
My unbridled rage! And then I can kill probably the goblin in my space on another turn. Whenever my turn comes up. That way nobody has to deal with moving past it. Unless you guys really want to explore those places, but we're running out of turns.
Tireless. Yeah.
Well,
And I get to put a bunch of crap on the bottom of my deck, which is actually useful.
the space we just got is that one, right?
We just gotta get here and do whatever needs to be done here and succeed.
It may take a couple of turns.
And we're at 62 of 80, and we're gaining about 8 or 9 threat.
Just
It's
Put
gonna
me
be
there,
8
dude.
only because
8.
we don't have any extra threat things on the table.
come on, just
So we got like 2 turns to do
put
this.
me there.
Well, let us go
Should we
first.
just let her just do it and see if,
If
it
she
ends the thing?
passes it, we don't get to search these things.
Oh, that's true.
So yeah,
And they can't
unless
make
you-
it anyway.
Well, the thing is, these could potentially give us good stuff,
lore or what have you.
or
Okay.
goods and things like that.
Trinkets, accessories.
So if you go there and you end the campaign there, we don't get to search this stuff. It doesn't, again, just like we've been saying with Nick, it doesn't matter the order on most of these things because it.
If you don't pass it, we still got to do the next round anyway.
Yeah.
This had the order matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
If
does.
you pass it, that immediately ends the
So
the
I'm
game.
gonna try to kill this Uruk warrior.
If I fail it, we game over.
No, not yet. No, we don't game over. If you
It's
fail.
never a game over on it.
Unless it says it's going to be. And
Yeah,
we
which
don't
at
know,
this
but-
early, it would never be the case.
Okay,
It's going to be like, maybe it might take 2 turns on there, but if you manage to like kill it in 1, we don't want it to be, oh hey, campaign's over. It's like, oh well, this would have given you an item, and so would this, but we didn't search him. Yeah,
Then search it.
She's
like I said,
killing the Marauder first.
I'm killing the Marauder, so
It gives Sean a chance to explore one of the two.
all right, I'll burn that.
For sure.
I'll get 5 hits plus 2, so that's 7.
It's not going to kill it.
Well, okay, I mean, I've got an extra thing. Let's see how much it's got left.
2.
Alright, strike 2 by discarding that.
Does that include your rage?
It did.
Oh, okay. I was just
Yeah.
double checking. Okay, now it's dead. And you get an inspiration?
Whoa.
That's
Alright.
an angry arrow.
Yeah, I had to burn my keen eyes to do it.
You're now blind.
It's like, alright, shh, let's do this!
Alright, so you can move.
Yep.
You can move. Unless you want to sprint and then have an action.
I can't.
Okay, I didn't know if you had it.
So... What was this?
The bottom one is a strange burbling comes from this area. It's a sulfurous smell hangs in the air. And then this
just
one,
like last night.
oh god, a few mysterious footprints catch your attention here.
I'm gonna move 2 to get to here, and then I'm I'll
2?
use tireless. Yeah.
Oh, no, you
2,
only move
'cause
1.
No, remember, you can't move to adjacent. Oh wait, never
Yeah,
mind.
you can. It's
You can
it's
only
when you move into
Got
the
it.
tunnels.
These,
Okay,
yeah.
right. So
Like
I'll move
order
there,
ones.
and I'll do. Yeah.
Is it just in your
I'll just
turn?
stay there. It ends my turn, so then I'll tireless. Discard it. I could perform an action and not perform this turn, so I'm going to interact with that.
The bubbling one, right?
Yes.
Okay, search. As you near the sound, it gets louder. You see a small body of water surrounded by rocks bubbling vigorously. Test wisdom.
Wisdom?
Yep, tree.
Like, that's not fucking, like, agility to jump over bubbling fucking rocks and shit? It's like, wisdom.
Test your
Alright,
whiz.
I got 2.
You needed 2 to pass.
Excellent.
Okay. You test the waters by dipping a twig into the swirling bubbles and determine this to
twig.
be a hot spring. Satisfied that the waters are safe, you shuck your clothes and slide into the deep heat of the spring. Your aches are swirled away on the bubbles. Discard 1 wound or 1 fear. If you discard no wound or fear, getting an inspiration. You could probably discard that one that's fucking with you.
So, we get exhaustion. Yeah, discard this one.
Yeah, fuck that thing. Alright, that's discarded. Sure.
Oh shit, actually I have to put it face down.
Sure.
Because of this.
Okay, that's still better than
first
nothing,
injury.
though.
Yeah.
At least now you're not
Yeah.
screwed over on your
These are
turns,
cute.
right?
And that kills this?
No.
Oh, I guess somebody else could do it. Alright,
Commander.
so you could check that on the way over.
Okay, so I move 1 space out of 2 and then investigate.
Yep.
A few mysterious footprints catch your attention here. Test wisdom. The footprints
Yes.
were left by a pair of
That
broad,
makes sense for wisdom.
splay-toed feet, unaccustomed to wearing shoes. You attempt to follow it to their source.
Sure, it's wisdom?
Yep.
Yes. 3,
Sounds like hobbitses.
4.
Oh no, he only has 1 success.
2.
God damn it! Time of need did not fit. You know,
I
it
got
was
1.
not. It was not needful. Apparently.
So you fail.
Yep.
All right.
You lose the footprints after a short time with no more idea of what's left of them when you started. So they're still there.
Yeah. So you got to move 1 more spot.
Yeah.
Wait, did you kill that thing?
I haven't gone
Okay.
yet. Yeah, I haven't had a turn.
I thought you. I know you killed something. I couldn't remember.
That was the
So-
pit,
yeah,
pit,
pit
the
goblin.
pit goblin. Yeah, I'm gonna kill him this turn. That way, there's nothing on the map to interfere
I'll
with
check
us.
that one, and yeah, you could.
You want to switch? Well, I guess
Switch?
it takes a wisdom, so it's best if I stay there, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
I'm not terrible at wisdom, but yeah, we'll see.
I'm gonna attack the
It's
goblin.
fine. I mean, like, we'll.
I think
we'll-
I'll stay here.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't like. It's not.
It's not
It's
like
not
the
going to
end of
help
the
you to
world.
move there.
Yeah.
So
So I hit it with 3 and pierce, so I kill it. Pierce. Alright, he's dead.
Murder Bard.
Murder Bard! Which usually is. And I gain an inspiration or a nearby hero. I'm going to give it to you because then you'll have full inspiration going in. Right? Whereas I already have 2. And then I'll get to move. Should I move to the end spot? You think?
What is this place?
That is a tree.
God.
That's another angry tree.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move. I should move here, huh?
Probably.
Yeah, just in case we need 2 people to finish it. All right, but I can't do anything. So that's everybody's turn, I think. Denise, did you go?
No, she hasn't gone yet.
Oh, then you get to go. That's
I
right.
wanted to go. Everyone had an issue with it.
Yeah, we advised against it at the time, so, but now it's Zach, yeah.
Okay, the sight of the grand old willow makes your hair stand on end. Its power is so overwhelming that you feel it can be challenging to overcome on your own. Interact. Everything about this tree feels wrong. You want nothing more than to get as far away from it, to get far away from it. All the other trees seem to be responding to it. Everything that has happened to you in the old forest
Sean,
was guided by this willow. You can attack the willow, threaten the willow with fire, sing to the willow, or bargain with the willow.
Threaten it with fire. No, don't do that.
I could definitely try to sing to
sing
it.
would probably be better for Nick. What were the options? Bargain
Bargain
fire.
with the willow, or fire, or attack.
Isn't fire the same as attack almost?
I'm gonna bargain with this
Yes.
here willow.
Dormammu, I want to bargain.
I've come to
bargain. So how has everyone been doing, Aaron asks. Pretty good.
Yep.
Old Man
We're
Willow.
drinking a beer that never dies.
Yeah, we're trying to finish this beer off. I might just dump it when I go to redo it.
I mean, dude.
You say you dumped it last week?
And then Aaron didn't come down to do any kegging. I got busy. Old Man Willow, we mean your forest no harm, you say. Let us pass it. We will tell the people of the land to let your forest grow and to find lumber elsewhere. Use wit or wisdom to test. They're both the same.
Yeah.
Me, so
Sean's, I think, the only one who's got more wit than wit. More
got
wisdom
more
than
wisdom.
wit.
I've got 3 wit.
Yeah, I've got
3
3
wisdom.
and 3. So it doesn't matter to me.
3.
You got 3 successes?
I used a
Inspiration? Would you? Okay, so 3. 1, 2, 3. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's probably gonna take like 6 or so. That's how it always
Suffer
works.
1 fear. The willow twists and groans, lies. The rustle of the leaves seem to say its seething hatred feels stronger now than before.
Discard 2 prepared cards. You suffer 2 face down fear.
She can't suffer 2 prepared cards.
So yeah, so you suffer 2 face down fear, and then this is discarded. Hopelessness.
All right, that's everybody, right?
Yep. I mean, we don't get any more fear. Was a thresholds, so we're not going to get any more.
Hero in darkness suffers fear. Spirit negates. That's both.
We're
of
not
you.
gonna run into any more enemies.
Yeah.
So
Spirit is 2, 1,
Success.
2. So I'm going to
I'll
take
suffer
1
the 2 fear.
Right.
Thank you.
Yep. It says gloom, flip it up, face down.
That's probably
Face
the
it
best flavor.
face down. Keep it face up. If
So
you-
far. I haven't had
June,
you.
Uber, here's
The
some
new flavor is
soldier
tropical.
From dark
Yeah.
source. Okay.
But
well,
wait.
that's the one that you haven't tried.
That'll suck. We don't want to be
I don't think you've had that one
around
either.
in the darkness
No.
anywhere around me. Because I'm troubled. So, yeah.
Okay, and the rally phase. There's no new enemies. We've killed everything,
Yeah.
for lack of a better
2,
term.
3 as necessary.
Yay! And I actually get to do something with these things now. Put it on the top of the deck instead of burning them like I have been.
Leaves, where's your discard?
Alright. 3. Whoops, that was 4. 3. Put blank for that in. What did you like?
Sure.
Prepare that, stick that on top, and put this
It worked
on the
out.
bottom.
I definitely should have a song prepared.
Thorngill. Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Just
All right, so I have a song prepared because I think it said I got a bonus if I had a song prepared.
If you tried to sing to it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to try to
Yes.
do after you guys do your actions.
Yeah. Mine was the fucking acid or the bath thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So Sean, you could try doing your thing on that spot.
Yeah,
And
twice.
see if you could do that.
Alright. Okay, so I look for footprints.
Wisdom. You need 2 successes. 1. There's 2.
There we
Yay!
go.
Hooray!
Pass.
You lose the trail after a short while. Whatever you were tracking, it was no goblin, nor man, nor hobbit. At least you're confident whatever it was, it has left the area. Scout 3 and discard the search token.
That's a basic one. So what'll happen is if you prepare it and you happen to draw no successes, it'll turn every inspiration to
Discard.
success.
Isn't that what people do anyway?
No,
Well,
those
you
feathers.
don't have to spend inspiration to do it.
You don't have to spend this to do it.
And it'll
everything
turn
with a
all
feather-
of them.
Everything
So
with a feather on
it's
it becomes a success.
leaf.
Leaf. I'm a leaf, sorry.
So it's like,
But-
so if I were to, Sean, let me see your discard power real quick. So if Sean had somehow, like, if these were all just leaves and he got no successes, he could discard that and turn all of the 3 of them to successes. So it's
That's
a good thing.
Time of need.
Yeah, everybody has that. It's very situational, but it can be very good if you don't get the successes.
Okay, so that token is gone. Okay. So there's nothing left to really search for.
I might as well ready it. I mean,
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
do it just because, like,
If you pull a
if
lot
you
of
drew-
leaves,
if you draw like 5 leaves and no successes, you can
That's 5
discard that
successes.
to turn 5 successes.
So-
which is
Alright,
really
so I
good.
did that on my first try.
you can move.
1, 2.
Oh, I'm fucking special, dude.
So-
I thought they meant you convert all these.
No, it's on the card, so
I'm
you
like-
get to do it without spending the inspiration.
Okay.
Should I go
So
then?
it's I can just do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that way you're out of there.
Yep.
Alright, I'll go first because I have a song prepared and see if that helps. Sing the willow a song. Each hero in the space tests spirit. For each hero in the space with a prepared song, add additional success. Input the total successes.
Well,
Oh,
again,
so-
She gets to do
Nobody-
it too.
I'm
No.
in there?
each hero in the space that has a song prepared.
No,
No, it's
each
saying
hero in
you
the space
can-
tests spirit. For each hero in the space with a prepared
Oh,
song, add a
wow.
thi-
That's
There's
weird.
1 success already. So then let me do you and I both get to test spirit. So there's 1 success. No. Well, I'm gonna burn everything I got.
This is probably good anyways.
Yeah, this is a good time to do it because we're not
So-
going to deal with any more monsters.
1,
Or
2,
in fact,
3.
wait a minute.
Oh yeah, you
Special,
can
I
use
could've
time
just
of
fucking
need.
used
Yeah,
it.
so you can keep.
Oh,
your
when I
2
test spirit, I can
your
discard this to
inspiration.
add another
Yeah,
inspiration.
there you fucking
Yep.
go.
So I'm gonna add a second inspiration,
So
and then a 1,
she's
2,
got
3.
2.
I've got
Mm.
3. Okay, hold on, let me redo it. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4
5, 6.
plus my
7.
prepared song. So that's a total of 7, right?
Yeah.
So we're singing together. I'm going.
Yep.
I'm playing the lute, and you're going.
chorus. Growl, bear.
The willow sways along with a few notes, but then shakes off whatever power the tune had. The notes seem to reach something within the tree. We're getting closer,
So next turn,
but she still gets her whole turn, and I get another action.
do it
That was
again.
my first action. So let me clear off my plate here. Oh, once per test, after you spend 1 inspiration, a nearby hero gains 1 inspiration. That was an inspiration I
You
had.
might want to.
I can't give it to a nearby hero.
Technically, you do it yourself.
Oh, I could do it. Oh, I should do it to myself.
Yeah, because it's like she's already got 2. And you know. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have none.
Right.
Okay. Let me do it again. The sight of the grand willow makes your sound. Okay,
Skunk
this is it.
smell?
Yeah, but
Stinky. Sing the willows a song. I still have the thing prepared. Okay, so we both get to draw. Wait, for each hero in the space. So 1. Okay, so I burn this, and that gives me 3
Oh, burn this
How?
out too.
because I have a song prepared, so I get a
Okay.
success on top of that. So 3 plus
2.
2, so that's 5. We did it! The willow remains unmoved until you hear from somewhere else in the forest another voice join in, this one putting words to the tune. Hey doll, merry doll, ring-a-dong-dillo.
Tom Bombadil.
The distant voice continues the tune, but you can catch snatches through the trees. But you only catch snatches through the trees. Something about yellow boots.
Tom Bombadil.
The willow sways back, letting you out of the forest. Lore increases by 2. Alright. With Old Man Willow placated, the rest of the old forest lets you pass. Trees bend away from you as you travel, making your passage easy. Soon enough, you reach the edge of the old forest. The heroes win. Each hero receives 4 XP. Lore increases by an additional 4.
Yay.
The trees of the old forest seem to move apart, and you see a clear path out of the forest towards the Shire. Wait a minute, there's more. After a time, you arrive in the Shire and accompany Meldrum to the Thane's home in Tuckborough, where No, it's T-U-C-K, isn't it? T-O-O-K?
Oh, okay.
So it is Tuckborough, where hot tea and biscuits are practically forced upon you, unless they screwed up.
Forcing biscuits on your
Biscuit!
Eat the fucking biscuit.
Eat the fucking biscuit! The Thane and venerable old hobbit sits at his son's bedside. There a young man, at least by hobbit reckoning, sleeps raggedly. It's about time you arrived, grumbles the Thane.
Dry Popeye's biscuits.
Yeah, Meldrum.
I almost fucking died.
Hold on, Aaron.
What do I have? One of each.
Are you guys playing Lord of the Rings? Yes, we are playing a Lord of the Rings board game.
Yes.
Meldrum inspects
Journeys in Middle-earth.
Journeys in Middle-earth, which takes place between The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings.
Yep. It's its own thing,
Allegedly.
but it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Meldrum inspects the boy, occasionally consulting a small notebook tucked in his pocket of his jacket. I can treat his symptoms, but for his malady, there is only one cure, and not one you'd find in the Shire, Meldrum explains. My medicines would give him a few winters more, and that only with copious bed rest. He is my only heir, says the Thane. He can't succeed me from his bed. What is this cure? Meldrum flips through the notebook and presents a sketch of a flower, brilliant orange with angled points around the top. It's called the Ember crown, Meldrum explains, but only the elves of the Blue Mountains know how to grow it. They say it glows, but I've never seen one. Then we send someone to the Blue Mountains. The elves must know something. Then Thane turns to your party. It's important that my son, that he be ready to take my place. You can see the desperation in his eyes, and you swiftly agree to this task. Oh, we got some options here. You don't want to rush in unprepared, says Meldrum. I know Farmer Maggot sees many travelers on the road and may know something useful. We used to trade more with the Blue Mountains, the Thane adds. Any record of that time would be in the Matham House. You have the opportunity to go on quests in the Shire to prepare for your trip to the Blue Mountains. These quests will help you prepare for the challenges that are ahead, but leaving early has its own advantages. Perhaps we should visit the Matham House, perhaps we should depart for the Blue Mountains, or perhaps we should go see Farmer Maggot.
What was the benefit of each again?
It said that you don't want to rush unprepared. I know Farmer Maggot's seen many travelers on the road and may know something useful.
Okay.
We used to trade more with the Blue Mountains. Any record of that time would be in the Matham House. And then go right to the Blue Mountains, and there's maybe an advantage of leaving early.
I want to see Farmer Maggot. He got a funny name.
Farmer Maggot's kind of an asshole. He's the one who always chased Merry and Pippin out of his farm.
Well, that's because Merry and Pippin are eating his food.
It's just one fucking carrot once in a while. The guy seems kind of a dick.
I don't know.
I mean, honestly, it's like, I don't know if provisions will help as much as knowledge, but
I'd rather be... We rushed to get through the forest, so we're already ahead. Maybe we
not necessarily. It's like, I don't recall... I think the forest was the
shorter path.
The shorter path?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say maybe go to the knowledge one.
What do you...
The Matham House.
I'm fine with the knowledge as well.
Maybe Maggot after if we have time.
Okay.
Okay. So we will go to Matham House. Investigating the Matham House, where hobbits keep various treasures and curiosities that have made their way to the Shire, give you valuable information that will help you on your quest. Are you sure you want to investigate the Matham House?
Yes.
And then it's a misplaced gift for the next chapter. So there's going to be a map involved.
And we all died.
The next adventure is a battle map. Note, this is a mystery scenario. Players will need to use deduction to win.
Oh, interesting.
That's new.
Well, I mean, there was that one that was bugged early on in the last one.
Yeah, there was a bug, yeah.
Yeah, where it's like, oh, there was like two things that, you know, like
Is that the one where like investigating bushes and stuff?
Yes, and one of the stuff was like, basically it's like, oh, it was a 50-50 shot and we guessed wrong on it or something like that. We had to fight.
Is anybody's gear 23? We were at lore 23.
Maybe.
No, 24.
No, 24. Me too.
20s. I have a 22.
Oh, so you upgrade.
What was the
It's
22?
the banner.
He gets a new banner. Mine's 24,
Might get a
25,
choice on
28.
it. We'll see.
Yeah, sometimes there's 2 in there.
That's a single-handed item?
Yes.
So, sweetie, you have 8 XP if you want to buy a new skill.
Yep.
You want to save it for next. Yeah, I'm thinking of the same thing.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. So, you get your choice of... Oh, you don't get a choice. Well, you don't have to take the better one if it's not actually better for you. Because that was one thing I remember. Like, I actually kept the weaker sword because it was better for me.
Yeah, it's
at the time.
It's pretty much a straight up improvement.
Yeah. So there you go. I mean, it's like I remember the sword. Like the level 3 sword was not as good.
It was the level 1 one.
Because like the dueling sword was the one I was using. I had pierce, lethal, and when I attacked an elite enemy, I could get a free success out of it. Whereas like the better ones were when you use attack, reveal 1 additional card, which it's like, okay, it has pierce, but it lost lethal.
Yeah.
Which that was the big thing. Yeah, neither of the level 3s had a lethal on it. So it's like, I was like, well, shit. Lethal is what killed half my, half the stuff when I was using it.
So there's no reason to get rid of lethal.
So it's like, well, again, it depends on what you're looking for.
Okay, so nobody's buying skill, new abilities,
No,
right?
I think everybody's saving
Yeah, I'm setting up for a level 12.
Yeah, those level 11s and 12s are pretty good.
Well, it's because those actually have successes on them, which it's like, even if they're like, and effectiveness will still be, good in that regard.
Yeah.
You like it better than the chestnut one?
The chestnut.
Oh,
from last week?
no, I like the chestnut one better.
Ooh. All right, well, we made it. We made it through.
I did.
So yeah, that was the actual journey one. So those are definitely more interesting than the
battle maps.
Yeah, those generally more to them. The battle
maps are always
quicker.
the same 2 square grid.
Yeah, they'll have some stuff in there to kind of vary them up, but
yeah, the only difference is what furniture gets dropped on them.
yeah, I mean they'll have some things on there. It's mostly in the interactions on it, but yeah, it's kind of like they're all right.
They're okay. Yeah. And sometimes it makes sense when you're fighting like a boss. It's like, of course.
Well,
that
I mean,
should
we
be
did
there.
have that one where it's just the one battle map. We're having to fight against some fucking giant troll.
That was fun.
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun.
I fucking murdered it.
Yeah, it was great. Though I do feel bad. Misa's not gotten to bear mode yet. She will
it
though.
seems kind of weird that that's like just one card in the
Maybe
deck.
she can add more cards to it to get bear mode, but
Oh, let's see.
I mean, I guess it's like just a scout thing.
It's
so.
my deck. I can just fucking look,
Yeah.
that's the bear card. And so as soon as she plays it, she turns into a bear. Is what it seems like.
So when you ready it, you turn into the bear. When you discard it, you turn into
back to
I
Bjorn.
have 2 bear cards.
Okay.
Oh,
so there is that.
And that's in your starting deck, right?
Yeah, because that's her character thing.
Yeah. Well, and that's just been unfortunate you haven't been able to play the bear yet.
Well,
But then again, I mean,
I
yeah,
figured why the fuck fight during the exploration, right?
well, the only time it would have worked was when those 3 dudes were on you. And then even then, it may not have done much. So it may not have been worth it.
It's like the bear is technically stronger because it's got more.
And he's got his own attack weapons too.
Well, it's like okay, so Bjorn's stats when you add them up is 14. The bear is 16.
Yeah.
He loses 1 wisdom and 1 wit, but he gains 2 might and 2 spirits.
Now the one catch though is the bear's attacks are really good.
Well, I also have to. I think it says that I have to discard a card every time.
When you interact. So if you interacted with like the Hobbit or one of these squares, you'd have to discard a prepared skill.
I do think interaction also includes fighting too, because you're interacting with monsters. No,
that's an attack action.
So it's a better fighter mode.
Exactly. So
well, yeah, you get 3 hits, 2 hits with Sunder, and 5 hits. And when you attack, you may discard a prepared skill to add 2 more hits. And then all wounds you suffer face down.
Wow.
And then after you suffer any amount of wound or fear, you may prepare 1 skill from your discard pile.
Yeah.
So that's really good. That keeps you momentum. That keeps your momentum going.
So it's like it's one of the things where if it's a battle map or anything like where you're planning on fighting more than you interacting, the bear mode is great.
Yeah.
But even then, it can interact. It's just you have to pay the cost for it, which
at that point, once the enemies are cleared out, you may as well transform back. Almost, unless you know it takes might or something to do it.
Well, technically, it's like let me see the timing on this. Okay, so it says before you interact, you have to discard a skill. So if you discarded the bear mode, you'd have to.
You wouldn't have to do that.
No, you would revert back before you actually took advantage of the interaction.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, before I interact as a bear, I have to discard a skill. So if you discard the bear mode card to do it, you immediately turn to Bjorn before you interact.
Okay, so that's not the worst thing. It's just very situational.
It depends on what you're looking for and how many skills you have prepared.
Yeah.
So that's where like the Guard Hound could actually be useful because it lets you prepare an additional card.
Mm-hmm.
So if you did have that out, you can spend the inspiration and get extra cards so you can interact with it in bear mode. So you can like talk to the Hobbit in bear mode.
Okay.
So, you know, like freaking the fuck out of that poor Hobbit as
Don't
seeing a bear is like, hey, bear want talk, bear want food, feed bear,
or
or bear eat your face. You know.
So yeah. What's up? So that'll be it for tonight's show. We want to thank you guys for stopping by. I'm your host, the RPG guy. With me is Commander Plunge, Griffin Man,
yes,
B+, and we'll probably be back next week, either with more Gloomhaven, maybe, or more Lord of the Rings, Journeys into Earth. That's all on Hobo if he shows up or not.
Hobo's never gonna get those cats.
He's never gonna get those cats.
It's like that entire household is like okay, like they
do it eventually.
Have the ambition, they don't have the will to actually see it through.
They have more ambition towards
smuggling bananas.
Yeah.
No, playing games.
Yeah, that's usually what gets in the way.
They smuggled how many bananas?
2 bushels. So that would be
bananas.
When they came back from Mexico, Jimbo had like 8 bunches of bananas in his bag, and Pfizer, yeah. And they didn't check them in customs.
I'm surprised.
I am.
Like when I came back from the Cayman Islands, they had the sniffer beagle in there, and the sniffer beagle fucking flagged my track bag because I had bananas in there the previous year when I was on track. So he fucking sat next to my bag, and the guy's like, I need to look at your bag because the beagle signaled it.
Okay.
And it's like, he looked in there, it's like, there's nothing living in this bag. It's like fucking card game stuff. And
yeah.
And so it's just, but it's like, yeah, I mean, the beagle is a beagle. He fucking smelled that shit from like 6 months later.
Yeah,
so they're fucking lucky because
they are very lucky.
Like, yeah.
What I don't get is why they would risk it. Bananas are like 20 cents a piece.
Because Jim was probably...
You don't understand how cheap they could be.
That was probably
how much cheaper could they be in Mexico?
It's like, they're like the kind of things, like Tyson always, like, it's like, look, if I can't get 2 meals out of this, I'm not sure if I want to spend more than $15 on this meal.
Bananas are like a buck a pound.
Cheap bananas. It's like these.
They can't.
It's
like trying to smother
At some point, you just stop asking.
Don't understand how cheap they can be.
You just start accepting that this is how sheep behavior
laziness outweighs the desire to fucking work for the money and get it. Like, Tyson's been out of work for what, 6 years at this point?
Something like that.
6 or 7.
It's
yeah.
like trying to smuggle a lime.
Like, okay,
like
Tyson.
5 cents.
When I was he was out of a job before I came back from Thousand Oaks. So it's been at least 5 years.
Yeah.
Guy has not had a job in 5 years.
Yeah. And so he's kind of in this torn area of it's too hard to spend money.
No, it's not even that. It's
because he
just
has no income coming
It's
in.
not even that. It's just like he doesn't.
So he's just hyper
like,
cheap.
What happens if you get caught smuggling?
Oh, you're probably going
You pay
to
a fine.
You pay a fine, yeah.
Yeah.
But see, they don't. The thing is, Jimbo doesn't think that far ahead.
Like I think, like, it depends. I think if it's a small amount, they may just have you discard it at the airport.
It wasn't a small.
It wasn't.
Like, okay, what
what's
I mean
more
by
expensive, the fine?
if it were drugs, it would be the intent to sell.
What I mean by small amount is like I think it's less than like a smuggler amount. So they might just have you discard it if you think it's just you being stupid rather than like you're trying to smuggle.
Yeah.
It's like if it's like, you know, in the case of fruit and vegetables, I think it's more of like a discard thing because it's not illegal. It's just they don't want to introduce foreign shit
Because there could be bacteria on it that could kill the plants.
Just anything. It's like foreign insects, foreign pests. So it's like they want to make sure that it doesn't get into the local population.
That's how we ended up getting African sleeping sickness in the United States from mosquitoes.
Yeah, so the idea of it is like they probably would just have you throw it away on the, you know, in customs. But if you're like trying to smuggle drugs, for instance, that's more of a federal thing. But like the other thing too is if you try to like pack an entire bag full of fucking like a suitcase full of bananas.
That's kind of what they were doing.
Maybe
it comes to that individual rule of do you have enough that it could be warranted that you have the intent to sell?
Well, it's mostly like what the fuck? Why? It's like, dude, like why would you risk federal fucking prosecution?
That's what I've been.
That's what she's
like,
trying to say.
Why would you fucking risk federal prosecution to save 30 cents on a fucking bunch of bananas?
Yeah. Unless, so...
I don't understand, these bananas are great.
Yeah,
that sounds like
and they're gonna be fucking ass in like 3 days because that's how bananas age in the ground. It's like, but they'll fucking still like, oh, we can still use it to make like a banana fucking pie. And it's like, or banana bread, but they never will because they're just that lazy.
Yep.
It's like they always sit there and come up with some excuse to fucking hoard it, but then they never use it and it just rots.
Yeah.
And nobody will actually take it out. It's like the family of apathy. They fucking have this entire... It's like they have great ambitions, but they're so crippled by apathy, they don't actually want to act on it. Like, how many times has Tyson talked about, like, getting the awesomest computer setup with an amazing computer chair and all this other shit? Or, you know, like an aquarium and all this stuff, but it's like, that requires money. Oh, well, I wouldn't want to do it if it actually costs something or requires effort. Yeah. But I'll totally take it if somebody's willing to donate it to me. If it's a good condition, I don't have to spend money to actually fix it up or anything like that.
The guy hasn't even gotten his room squared away.
Didn't they want
Dude, like, seriously, the guy fucking, to paint or clean his room is like a decade-long fucking ambition.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, guy. It's like, you fucking have one room to deal with.
Yeah. That's why they kept that piano frame for all those years. They wanted Pfizer wanted to gut it and convert it into an aquarium. And I'm like, you can't do that without lots and lots of money.
Not only that, it would take a lot of money, which it's like, dude, you do not spend any kind of money. Like, Sean had, like, you had the aspiration to try to do the oil computer and stuff like that. And you spent some minor amount of money on it.
Yeah, I acquired a little aquarium and one out of several gallons of oil, and
it's
a
like
radiator from eBay, and then like the ambition fizzled out.
And Tyson's talking far greater projects than that, which it's like Sean already had to spend like some small amount of money for that. Not even like, again, to you it's a piddly amount because you actually work and you have a steady income. But Tyson, he's still living off of Office Depot fucking earnings from like
6 years ago.
2000s, like
16?
17, I think. Like, okay, I believe he lost that job just when I moved back from Thousand Oaks. So I believe it was maybe 2018. So he's been out of job for 5 years.
Yeah, so that's the
Yeah.
So there's
That's how it always is. He basically, like, when he gets a job, he doesn't spend any money of it, and he just sits there and, like, oh, well, you know, I'll just keep leeching off of that money until it runs out, then I might look for a job.
might is the key word.
But then
there.
it's like, okay, well, what kind of job is he going to get because he doesn't have a fucking
He doesn't have
car.
constant work experience, yeah.
Well, yeah, he doesn't have constant work experience. He doesn't have transportation.
Yeah, because
So
he
it's
doesn't
like-
drive.
Yeah, he doesn't drive. He's 40. And, well, he'll be 40 in 3 months.
Does he own a truck?
He owns a
He
truck.
owns a truck, but he doesn't have a
Not
driver's
license.
license. So his family uses the truck.
Rightfully so, too, because they
Yeah.
may as well.
Yeah,
You don't want to wait. You don't want a car to just sit there and
exactly.
rot
It's
away.
just gonna fucking rot out. You know,
Yeah.
it's like some of that shit just will break if it doesn't get used in a certain amount of time.
So it's definitely an ordeal that he's
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, you
figure
know,
out.
again, the other thing too is just like his fucking schedule. It's like, dude, you're 40. You don't need to, like, staying up to 3 or 4 in the morning is not a token of honor. or
unless you're
anything
working a
like that.
graveyard shift.
Exactly, but no, he's like fucking playing games till like 3 in the morning. It's
Yeah.
like, can't you do
Well,
that
it
like
sounds
at a
like someone.
normal schedule
No,
and then
I
not have to worry about all these things? He's always talking, it's like, well, I'm so tired. Well, it's like, I don't know. You know, there's a whole thing called circadian rhythm where people need to have light and dark cycles to be able to sleep properly. And if you're trying to sleep during half the daylight hours, if not more, because he will literally sleep till like 2 p.m. in a time frame, like, and time of year when it grows dark at 5:30. And it's like, dude, you've got 2.5 hours of daylight, and you're trying to fucking stay awake the entire night hours. You don't think that that's probably the reason why you're having trouble sleeping? Because you're literally trying to be a fucking vampire and it completely fucks your circadian rhythm.
Dude.
Just because, like, what? What? You guys want to play fucking Valheim for like 8 hours starting at midnight?
Yeah, that's true. They,
It's like,
they stay up pretty late.
seriously, guys. You can't live your life that way. If it wasn't for your parents being the fucking saints that they are,
Yeah.
and letting you as a 40-year-old still stay in your room paying like $100 a month in rent and then like fucking not work. It's like, what would
Yeah.
happen when Tina and Jim died? It's like
They're not going to be able to afford the
they're not gonna be able to
whatever's
do
left.
anything.
Yeah.
They're going to be on the streets unless they fucking leech off of somebody who's like they don't want to see them on the streets.
Yeah.
Which, like, frankly, I can't afford that kind of shit. So
They got to do a little bit more than what they're doing.
yeah, I mean, Jared's like working part-time at a gas station.
He needs a full-time job.
Yeah.
Is what he really needs.
I mean, well, the thing is, he's got a decent amount of money, but he keeps pissing it away on stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, clothing and other...
Mostly
random
like
things.
expensive clothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's like, Jesus, you know, I'm sorry, but you're not in fucking high school anymore or college where it's like people care too much about
Thank you.
fashion. I
Give me
mean,
your
like,
character.
what, is he like 30? How old is Jared?
No, he's 29. Going on. I think he'll be 30 this year.
I don't know.
So I think because he makes jokes about it now. It's all downhill from here. And those are the jokes every
Yeah,
every
meanwhile,
30-year-old makes.
Yeah, well, it's like, meanwhile, Tyson's gonna be 40 in May, and it's just like, dude, you've had, like, you know, maybe 10 years of work experience in your entire adult life. And it's like, yeah, you can't keep, like, you can't take a job for 2 years and then not work for 7.
Which
It
is
just
what
doesn't
kind of
work.
happened after the Circuit City job went under.
Yeah, well, it's like he went to Office Depot and had that job for like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
And then again, he got fired from that job and hasn't done anything since.
Yeah.
And like I said, that happened. I'm pretty sure that happened 2018 because, like, when they came back from Thousand Oaks, he was still working at it, but he only worked it there briefly before he got fired.
Can you hand me the big box? So yeah, it's definitely a problem and ongoing
and it's just like it's gonna
issue.
be that way.
The other thing
because-
too is it's becoming easier for people to build PCs, and that market's starting to dry up now too.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have that tech experience because
Not for the new stuff,
No.
for sure. Yeah.
I mean, he could build a computer as a custom project, but he doesn't have the certifications for it.
Yeah, for at a commercial
he's
level.
not going to be able to like get more than like a fucking basic tech job, like working again at Office Depot or something. And he's already like it's the kind of thing where unless management has significantly changed in Office Depot to where they don't remember that they fired him 5 years ago, it might.
And then my mother tried to help him get a job at the
he'd
district.
still be working like
needed
a
a
minimum
certification.
wage job, which would maybe
Cost $100
be like
and 20 hours of like training time.
yeah.
And he refused to do it. He's just like, I'm not wasting my time with that. I already can do it. It's like, that's not the point. You have to prove to these people that you can do it. And that would have been a $45,000 a year
He would
job.
have had to have gotten a truck.
City
He would
benefits.
have had to drive.
Well, he already had the truck at the time.
Yeah, but he would have.
Yeah, and he
gotten
would have had to
license.
learn to drive because he has to drive to
And then he
all the
has to
different
pay
schools.
insurance, which he bitched about endlessly about, which is the main reason why he claims he doesn't want to get a
My bro,
driver's
well, I
license.
mean, especially
It's
not
like,
when he's
it's
working.
so fucking expensive. It's like, well, yeah, because you have no driver's experience. You're 40 and you don't have a license, so you don't have a safe driver discount because you've never driven.
Yeah.
So
Which he would get
it's
after
gonna
the
be
first year
expensive.
anyway.
Right.
And my
but
brother-
he's
my
like,
brother
why
who
would
has
I
a
have to pay, like,
DUI
$200 a month.
My brother who had a DUI was still able to get affordable insurance from like the general. Oh, hey, I need those other bags.
Oh, yeah.
From the
yeah,
general.
That's who Shaq got.
That's who Shaq got, yeah, when he got in trouble. Not in trouble,
the
but
fucking like the-
1-800 1-800 General Now or something.
Yeah, call the General Now.
Call the
I've
General
seen the
Now.
fucking things way back then.
And my brother said that they were really good to him, and then when his 10 years had passed, because it takes 10 years to wipe a DUI off the record, when his 10 years had passed, it was like $80 a month. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the only reason it was $80 is it's and he's still working on it. And in 2 more years, he gets it down to regular rates again,
But
which is good.
Again, like, the main thing is Tyson is stingy. And he
He
doesn't want
is.
to put out the effort.
Why should I have to pay for insurance? Because if you want to drive, bro, you better
Yeah,
have
that's
insurance.
the
'Cause they
fucking
pull you
law.
over and they
Everybody
ask
has to
for proof of
fucking do
insurance.
it.
That's a you
It's
get
like,
your
well,
license
I don't
suspended,
need it.
and it's like a $1,200 fine.
You don't need it
Get
if
on a
you
bicycle
rely
for
on the good
Christmas.
graces of everybody around you, but you're slightly inconveniencing
have a bicycle.
He
everybody.
does.
Get him
But when they say,
shit to use to strap it to something.
but when they
The
say,
main thing is again, he's like, oh, well, I don't need it. It's like, well, yeah, if you rely on the good graces of every single person around you and live off their goodwill, yeah, you technically don't need it, but that's not going to last forever.
Yeah.
People aren't going to drive you out fucking to work every single day out of the goodness of their heart, and you're kind of fucking, alienating yourself from everybody around you aside from your closest friends.
yeah, which is why, other than that's why the whole VR chat thing that he's obsessed with has gotten out of control. He's
I
made
never
some
even
good
heard
friends
him
there,
talk about
but
it.
he
They're
burns.
all fucking like socially inept.
Yeah,
That's the thing. It's like
they're,
they're
half of
okay.
them don't have jobs.
It's like
or,
no, it's like they actually have good jobs, but they're very niche. It's like Tyson's trying to be like, oh well, I could design this. Like this one guy who's a pro fucking art 3D modeler has made this thing that so he made like $1,000 off of that. It's like, well, okay, yeah. Are you a pro 3D modeler? Well, no, I can learn. Are you gonna learn? Well, no, that takes time.
He plays VR chat 24/7. He doesn't even know fucking Blender.
He barely does.
Yeah.
It's like he's
And that guy the guy who he's referencing also has a college degree in 3D design.
and not only that, he works for fucking an actual he actually works for the company.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing is like he has these like ideas,
Illusions of grandeur.
Okay, it's like anybody could sit there and make a 3D thing and make money off of it. Yes, if you make a good one and you find the niche market to where it's profitable, you could, in theory, do it. But he doesn't have the skills,
And you're
he
competing
doesn't spend the
against
time,
Yeah.
and he doesn't have the ability to fucking do it. He won't actually do it.
Yeah.
It's like he spent all this time making like a fucking treasure chest thing. That last I saw, and it's just like that's.
And then it
nothing.
didn't.
It's
I heard
just-
it didn't work.
It's like
Yeah.
it's okay, but it's like, dude, nobody's gonna spend any kind of money on this thing.
No.
You're talking about a pro 3D modeler who's fucking making custom avatars for people. Where it's like, I want you to make this complex 3D character from like this fucking anime, and I wanted to have it be, you know, like more accurate. It's like, okay, yeah, the guy could do it. It would take him fucking weeks to do it, and it's gonna cost him like a couple $100 to do it.
Yeah.
And he bills a person for it, whereas Tyson's like barely in Blender, looking at pre-made assets, adding like one or two little tweaks to it, and it's like, yeah, nobody's gonna spend more than like 50 cents or $1 on this thing, and you are not gonna be rich off of it.
Yeah, it's not a
And
real.
it's like,
the
so
art
there
world
is
is
a
ruthless
market
too.
for it, but he's not going to put the effort or the.
It's not that there's
or the
it's,
skill to it.
as an artist there's not just a market for it. You're competing with everyone else in that market
and
who
he
has
just
far more
doesn't-
training.
Yeah, he just like he kind of thinks that again, like it's the instant gratification or nothing kind of attitude, where it's like, okay. It's like, yeah, you have to understand you have to put effort into it. I make decent money, but I had to fucking spend a lot of time to get a master's degree on it. And I've also been having to fight tooth and nail to fucking find an actual job that allows for it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, it's like, I do make decent money, but I had to fucking work for it.
Yeah.
It just didn't come up to me like, I didn't come up and it's like people pounding on my door. It's like, let me give you money. I'll fucking give you money. No, that doesn't fucking happen.
No.
Just because you're in VR chat and you can make a fucking treasure chest doesn't mean it's like somebody's gonna pound on your door. Like, I'm gonna offer you $100,000 to fucking make another treasure chest for my game.
Yeah,
No,
it doesn't work that way.
no, not in the least.
No.
So it's just like, dude, you need to have some level of idea of what your future's gonna be. It's not playing Valheim with your mom, because when she dies within the next 15 to 20 years, because that's just the way things
The age
work,
range, yeah.
it's like you're not gonna have. You have zero retirement.
You have zero money,
zero
income.
job.
Yeah.
You have no fucking marketable skills because you are literally just trying to build computers, which anybody can do.
Now,
it's like
now,
you
yeah.
put like that kind of.
He was
effort
right
into
on
it.
that barrier where it was still just slightly too hard to do. But you see, I just witnessed a couple students of mine who were in high school build their own computers without any help other than what they found on YouTube. And so they may have paid maybe $300 or $400 more for the computer by the time they were done, but they built good machines. And I checked Albert's, and his is 7 years down the road and it's still running fine. So I'm like, okay, well, he did that by himself with no experience. So I think it's just everything's becoming more accessible that he specialized in. I don't know. What do you think?
I think Griffin hit it on the head with the instant gratification or nothing.
Yeah. Whereas if it's not, I'm lucky because I got into a field that allows me to get away with murder pretty much.
Pfizer will.
As long as I meet my deadlines.
Imagine up excuses as to why he can't do something before he even tries.
Yeah. That's fair. That sounds about right. It's like where it's like I can get away with certain things as long as I meet my deadline. It doesn't matter. But I worked really hard to get to that job where I can get away with that. Because before that, I was working teaching private lessons, music lessons, and working at Circuit City and working as a bartender. Those were the 3 jobs I had prior to my first one, and they were all very different jobs. And I still do the private stuff just because it's spending money, but I don't have to do them. I just choose to. So, but
I mean, it basically just boils down to it's like they're basically still kids in an adult's world, and they're not kids anymore.
Yep.
I mean, it's still basically it's like they think like, oh, staying up for midnight is like such a rebel thing. It's all the cool kids are doing it. It's like no, that's basically it's like
I'm in a career where I can get away with that. And I used to work till 2 and 3 in the morning too.
Yeah, but
Back
it's like
in the day.
Jared.
You
It's like
understand,
okay,
you bully me for
he's
wanting to go to
working.
bed before
He's working
midnight.
part time at a gas station. Like, how much is he actually making?
If he takes 15 hours at $15 an hour, it's not that much.
Yeah, exactly.
If
It's
he's
like,
getting
I think
now,
he's
that's
been-
the
I think
minimum.
he does like 4 shifts at about 7 hours each. 'Cause he
So that's
works,
at least
like,
20 something.
Like I believe he's off.
28.
He's off Tuesday and Saturday, and he might be off for like. He said he
He
plays
works every
Friday.
other Friday
So okay, so he's basically doing like 28
to 30
to
hours.
35
Yeah.
in a week at $15 an hour. It's like okay, That's not a whole lot of money, but if he were saving up, he could do something with it. But he doesn't save.
No, he
just
doesn't.
pisses
He
away on
does
stuff.
burn a lot of his cash.
Exactly. He's always constantly like either buying new clothes or doing like going off somewhere and doing shit. It's just like
With his friend Brian, who has a stable job, but it's not.
I mean, his other friends do. It's like
All
what
this,
was it?
Kenny
and Andrew are like Andrew I know is like a nursing student or something like that. And they have a place themselves. Ryan is.
He's got a master's.
Yeah, he got a master's in geology, and his girlfriend / like long term. It's like they'll probably get married at some point.
I thought they did get married.
No, not as far as I know.
Oh, okay.
Not that I've heard.
And it's just like
But they both work.
And then what was it? It's his brother. What's his name?
Robert.
Robert. He's fucking like working as a nurse somewhere or medical school.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's like doing something, but same thing with like